Alrighty, we've got a mission today for, I believe, Nevaeh, Jim, Odo, and Reginald.
Natalie.
I see all four of you are here. Natalie, and Reginald. I believe that all four of you are here, and all four of you seem well. You're all prepared. Got your supplies.
Yeah,
Yep.
everything would be nice to get on hand.
So the rundown for this one is pretty simple, but because it's simple, there might be some other stuff going on, so be a little careful. There's a village called the Village of Redwood, named after the redwoods that are in the area. They're a small little town, but they had little aspirations of becoming something more. And they've got their own little adventurers guild there. Unfortunately, it seems that in the Village of Redwood, people have been going disappearing in the forest that surrounds the place. And it's gotten to the point where their small little guild isn't able to handle it, so they've contacted a bigger guild in a bigger city to help deal with it.
Fair enough.
And we got the request, and we're there to send you to it. Now, we do have a little bit of conflicting information. We do know that the main disappearances are happening in a forest outside of the Village of Redwood, so you guys could go directly there to deal with it. But we also know where the Village of Redwood itself is, and it might be pertinent if you want to go talk to the villagers to, see if they might have any more information that might help you.
I'd take what information we can.
It is very nice, yes.
So you guys would like to go to the village proper first?
Probably be best.
Alrighty. In that case, we can send you directly to the village. Now, there is an old woman who is not here yet, but she's on the way. She'll be giving us our reward at the end. She's from the village itself, but waiting for her will take too long, and we do have to get to this mission immediately, so you all are going to have to get going. As far as I know, they do have their own guilds. They might have some other places as well that might be of interest to you in the village. And we do know the forests. People have been disappearing in the forest. And they haven't been able to figure out why, but they've been sending people in to deal with the issue. Actually, no. They do know that there's something in the forest that's causing it. Some kind of monster of sorts. But that's about all I know.
Given the details of the
testing. As you all saw on the guild board, this is a hunt and exterminate mission. Figure out a little bit of an investigation, figure out what's causing the problem, get rid of it, and if the villagers ask for any additional help, maybe help them find bodies or other stuff. Yeah. It's up to you whether or not you want to do that. That's not technically in the mission requirements. And remember, your lives are all the most important first and foremost, so if you end up finding that, this stuff that they ask you to do, but you just want to skip it, that's fine. But also remember, if you do it for them, they'll probably reward you.
I'd rather have a good standing with people that decide to have contracts with us.
Yeah.
Given the fact that
you can go for the gold, but if you guys are feeling a little hurt, always feel free to back out. I believe our friend Jim here is going to have an emergency exit just in case things get too bad.
Alright.
Though if you do have to use it, that will be a mission failure, but remember, you guys' lives are first and foremost. If that comes to the case, perfectly fine. Any questions?
Fair enough. None here.
And nothing can ask here.
Odo, any questions?
Listen.
We're good, ma'am.
Alrighty. Well, we can get you a ticket to the portal network in this downtown. I've got tickets for all of you. Let me get these for you real quick.
Alright.
Here you go.
Alright.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Thank you.
And here you go. Alright, guys. Hey, Axie.
Both of you.
What are you doing here?
I've been here the whole time.
I've been staying right behind you.
This is a member of the quote-unquote member of the family at our household. Be a little gentle with her. She needs direct orders for things.
Is she a child or is she secretly 1,000 years old?
I'm a weapon.
Ah,
I'm a good child.
Alright.
Literally.
I'm a good child for now.
Listen,
Child, someone try
Like-
to presume that.
So treat it with that
Nope.
much care.
She's literally a
No,
weapon.
What do you mean?
I am an axe.
Well, I say treat her like a child, so treat her with that much care as a child, so you're not have to worry about it even then.
You know,
Transforming axe or a...
Fair enough.
yes.
Yes.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Either
Oh
way.
dear.
I can't use the train station.
We
Yeah,
noted.
fuel, excuse me.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You all should be
Are
heading
you free
out.
to go?
Yep, free to go. Make sure you use the
Okay.
bathroom. Pick up supplies and everything.
Alright, supplies. I'll grab a couple bandages before we go.
Alright.
Actually, that's a very good idea as well, yes. Just grab a medkit.
I'll just grab bandages. I can have at least a little bit of magic set to the side for healing for at least a little bit. But I'll probably need that more often than
I already got all my things ready, so I guess I'll... You waiting outside? And...
Alright, let's
Alright,
go.
you all already go.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Reginald.
Sorry.
Don't go taking the whole storage box.
Time to
Not trying to gather anything, I was just trying to make sure I sort of... Oh, granted, I did mix some of my own personal belongings in there. So apologies.
Of course.
Not to lose any
Right.
limbs, tell you that much.
Yeah.
I do not want to. I don't want to deal with that mess again.
I've already lost all my limbs once. Not going to planning on doing that again. Thank you very much.
I didn't realize you had it once.
I mean, these limbs aren't real. So,
Real enough. And probably more deadly.
well, considering the fact that these two hold two blades, yes, very much so. Actually, yes.
Just hand you the
I
ticket
am
for where they're
reasonable.
going. Thank you,
There
ma'am.
Yeah, you've heard it, thanks. Yes.
afternoon.
Because
You will settle our fierce battle one day.
I probably wouldn't stand in front of that if I were you.
Yeah.
Long-standing rival of mine.
Oh, is this?
Fighter.
Oh shit.
Right now.
That's a terrible joke.
Is that a pun?
What do you mean, Joe? What do you mean, Joe?
That could be
boss
considered a
fighter.
pun, yes.
It's the
Right.
box fighter. Have you not
That could
heard
be
of it?
considered a living pun.
Fair enough.
This
Jeez, my
really
hat's
is a
on weird
living
today.
pun
Hold
or
on.
not.
There we
I'm not
go.
understanding
Oh,
that
jeez.
power.
Why have I...
And for the most part, he's also very good at sound poetry.
Who's gonna be doing most of the talking when we get there? Or are we gonna? I don't think we should split it. I don't think we should split up at all. When we're asking. Well, we don't want to scare them, so maybe by twos. But I still say keep together if possible.
I'm more of an insurgent individual at times, so if there's anything that has to me, I appreciate it.
Ratcheting something into place there.
Spinal cord. Sometimes gets misaligned.
Fair
What's
enough.
in the head?
What was that? Sorry.
if we
Out the window?
are going to try and...
I believe in you, man. Keep at it.
Well, if we are going to try and... Or if we can't really get anything
Suddenly,
from
you feel
damn
a
it.
burst
villagers...
of renewed energy from the cheers and the confidence of the people with you. You feel like you can run faster than the train now.
Anyways, as I was saying...
I'm pretty sure we'll probably figure out at least the
Anyway,
time of the disappearances, who's disappeared, why
I
they
at least
disappeared.
have enough I have enough information to probably get us there.
Yeah, so we'll be able to get
less
this.
information.
We need to get what information we can, at least, since one of them may have actually come back, for all we know. I know we've had disappearances, but somebody's had to tell them about the disappearances or what it might be, possibly. So it's an idea.
Maybe
At least this time we have a
demographics
region.
to get a better profile of
Last
it.
time we did something like this,
I'd rather not go in there
yeah,
completely
they're
blind.
somewhere in the entire country. Go find them.
I mean, my first mission was a monster hunt. All we knew was a dragon. Or no, all we knew was that was something red.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean like.
It was a red dragon, so.
Yeah, but like, I mean, demographics isn't like we
It's
can
like we're
tell.
about here.
Oh, fuck, right.
I'm on the
feet
yeah,
are
we'll
down
get a
when
chance
we
to
go
talk.
through.
Okay.
Plates.
Following the train ride, which is a little long, but not too much time. You all arrive at the Village of Redwood. The Village of Redwood, it seems small, quaint, a little antiquated, but you can see signs of more modern technology here and there. And it seems small, but it seems a little bit more sparsely in fact, quite a bit more sparsely populated than even a town of this size should be. And with that, the party walks forward into the unknown.
They weren't kidding about so many people missing.
Yeah. Is that certain?
I think it is a Thursday.
Well, let's try to find our
What
first
are
contender, I
Thursdays just-
guess.
Known for.
Your spine okay?
Yeah.
I don't know. I figured you're probably at work.
Yes. Spinal alignment has been a bit off as of late, but for the most part I can manage.
We definitely don't
Music
want
is a
that
bit
going
loud.
out during combat.
You can still
No, it's
adjust.
At 50% is perfectly
It's
fine.
good.
Love it, actually. Wait,
Is it not? Doesn't matter.
I mean, there's one way to see if people are actually at work.
oh, there's one.
Yeah. Nobody.
Okay.
Over there.
Sorry, we came from Andasaka, the Adventurers Guild down there?
Oh, you probably hear about the thing then, yeah, the thing with the Adventurers Guild.
Do you happen to have any information for us? What it may look like? Anything of importance?
I
Take note
actually
of it all.
work at the guild. It's up there. I fix things. But if there
Uh-huh.
there probably are people at the healing church who you might want to talk to as well. To cross the bridge.
Alright,
over
so cross the bridge and you said up the hill?
there. Yes.
Just making sure? Okay.
By the way, you also
Thank you.
notice. By the way, you do notice that he has got a sack on his back full of a whole bunch of like blacksmith stuff almost.
Sorry to bother your business for whatever we're doing. Thank you for the information. It's been a definitely great help.
Indeed.
So, what do you guys, I guess we should go for the closer destination first. The guild up
We had
there.
a choice about either the healing church or the guild first.
I mean,
Well, we have
to be
something right
fair, you say the guild's closer,
Choices.
but
We have somebody right
here
here
we don't know how
too.
big the hill is.
If you need, we can split up. Have two of us go to the
Uh,
guild and two of us go to the healing church. I don't see that much of a problem with it. I mean, so long as about all three of you are right. with that.
Church is a
who's splitting up
community
with who,
gathering
then?
place. More people are gonna.
That is a point, yes.
Yeah, but the Adventurers Guild would know the land better.
Well, we're going to ask for
As
both
I-
anyway, get as much information as we can. Since, again, we definitely don't want to go into
have-
something like this dark. I mean, they're not just... I'm pretty sure they're not disappearing into thin air.
What the hell?
Yeah.
What?
What is Odo doing?
Where is it?
Did you see something?
Yeah, I saw the map credits and it confused me because I thought it was like
Oh,
someone
oh.
fucking around. Never mind.
Gosh darn it. Anyway, I'm gonna ask this person. I guess we're gonna ask this person first, and then go up to the guild. Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird
I got a place to
signage.
look at the check.
That's
Hello.
some weird signage over there.
How are you today?
Never seen neon like that.
I'm doing alright. How about yourself?
Glad to. Not too bad. We actually came from the Orlandosaka Adventurers Guild. We saw you over here before we were heading up to the guild, but we're actually wondering if you had any information on the recent disappearances.
Yeah. Like, there's been a lot of disappearing going on between our guild our Adventures Guild members. Some of them are in the church right now, but they're like, if you're looking for the guild, it's up there.
Have you seen anything specifically yourself, or?
Not exactly. Like, I was about to go on the mission next, but like, I've been hearing a lot of stories, and some of them coming back. Like, all injured, and some of them not coming back at all.
I'll say so. Have come back. So some have come back. Okay, that's. I'm sad. I'm sad to hear that they've been injured, but that's still something over just random disappearances.
Just
Thank you. Go ahead.
You're
Just out
welcome.
of curiosity, who normally is at the guild?
It's you'll be able to meet them. Like, it's to describe them, they're a very short person, female with blondish type hair.
Fair enough. Either way,
Is this right?
we should head over then. Thank you again for the information.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
Do our best.
You as well.
That's all I can say. So these guild
Also,
members have
no-
been getting hurt, come back pretty hurt. Sounds like.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
Also,
more
on that note,
conditions or something.
Before you mentioned I had
Well-
that emergency exit plan.
Yeah,
just
keep
trust
that in
me, you don't want
mind.
to do it. Yeah.
Just keep it in
let's
mind.
try
I'd
to
rather
avoid
not.
that 'cause
I'd
it's
rather.
painful.
Oh, even then, I'd rather take care of these guys' problem than just leave them like this.
Yeah.
Saturday, what's the here
But-
first before actually dealing with it?
Oh,
Honestly, I'm
speaking of which,
more so expecting Rachel to do something stupid since he knows we have an emergency
hello.
escape.
Hello there.
As you may have already guessed, we're from the Adventurers Guild in Orlandosaka.
Ah, well, welcome. I'm Guildmaster.
Nice to meet you. I'm Natalie. This is.
Jim.
And those two.
These.
Rachel Van
Introduce
Heysen
yourself.
and Joe Sevis. Then
Oh
the
no,
second is
Metatron,
good as well.
Eisenfeld. Jesus, I stuttered there.
You're
I'm trying to
fine.
get my name out in one cohesive thing, so that it sounds
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Anyway, we heard
welcome you
from.
to welcome you to. I welcome you to Redwood.
We'd heard of some of your guild members have come back pretty injured from whatever was in that forest or has been attacking around that forest.
Broke a lot of my
Yes, it
teeth,
is.
too.
It is honestly quite concerning.
As
Normally,
well as
it's not that
disappearances.
normally they would
go
at
on.
least give me information, but they'd at least inform me of what's going on. But no
The
word
ones that
has-
came back
no word
didn't know what was going on. Like, there's no.
Barely, and honestly, barely any have come back.
So, anyway, Odo,
I do.
you were gonna say?
I have a question about this. The person down at the bridge made it sound like this only happened when people went out on missions, right? Was there any pattern to them? Were they all, like, done by the same person?
I think they mean the requests themselves.
Yeah, the requests. Like, were they all the same fixer?
Perhaps any inconsistency within the entries as well.
Actually, there's
Like he
been
said with
more than
Ratchet.
just our guild members disappearing.
Well,
A
yeah.
That's what we've been hearing.
Yeah. We
I think what they're
out there to
asking
try and figure out what's
is-
going on, and anyone
Yeah.
that goes down
Yeah,
there
I just want to
disappears.
see if it's Because there's like a non-zero chance it could be trap entries, right?
I kind of
Like-
doubt it, since it's like they'd be kind of hard to get past the guild master overall, since they're the one that has to handle most of the requests.
3 of them
Just
have
like with
happened
Kirby
in
and I.
Orlando Saka. Like, it is possible.
Apologies. The question was basically for the person that was requesting them. They were asking if it was the same person over and over to see if there were any type of, as they were saying, any like
No, it's
traps or anything.
It just honestly, we just heard that there was something going on in the forest,
I'm just trying
and
to
sent
handle
some
it.
people out to try and figure out what's going on.
Mm-hmm. All right.
This is alright, by chance.
Have you talked to any of your injured members that have come back? You were saying something? Sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize.
It's perfectly fine. If I may repeat then, if it's alright with you, Guildmaster, would you mind if we question those few remaining who managed to get into the healer church? It's best we
Truly,
get into this knowing full well what's going to happen.
Truly, that is up to the church itself, and if you can talk to them. I'm
Fair
not sure
enough.
if they're even all well enough to talk. But if you guys are going into the forest, I might have something that might help you.
Oh, well,
That might be nice. It's very nice of you.
Right now we just have a general area.
We should
Come up and hand
probably
you,
pick that up now so that we don't have to make like a bunch of trips back and forth.
They hand you a piece of paper.
Okay.
This is a map I have outlined of the forest before these things happen. I even feel like I know
Okay.
where it's happening, but there's a shortcut to
you-
get there. But
Do you have a can we
You-
circle like where you think it might be happening?
yes, they just circle a portion of the map.
Okay.
There is a shortcut to get here, which is this way, but I do I have a small request on doing the long way because I want to know what happened to the guild members that have yet to come back.
That's fair enough.
And if you find them, and
that's a part of our mission. So
if you find them and
Indeed.
they aren't around anymore, feel free to gather anything off of them.
Of course.
Actually, that's a question. Is there any like sort of something your guild wears, like just as the identification that we could possibly bring back?
Like a badge or something. I don't.
Yeah.
Just realize we don't have badges ourselves.
In case we do find them in such a condition.
Most have bandanas that represent that they're part of the guild.
Okay, so.
So at least we're not taking a driver's license.
Yeah.
We'll bring the bandanas back if we find them in such a such a condition.
Thank you.
And if you bring anything else back, don't break any of it.
Don't plan on bringing. I don't plan on ransacking the dead to be sure.
A tool wielded by the dead is not much of use. As
Yeah.
much as I will miss any that have gone, should still make use of anything you find.
Well, in this
I
case,
guess-
we're gonna try to go to you first. If you have anything else
Do
to
you
add.
have any more information about kind of I guess sort of like the environment of the forest?
Oh, that's
Like
I think that's
what
what
kind of
map's
terrain it's
for.
going to be? I mean,
But nah.
It'll be mostly grassy. Yeah, mostly grassy. Lots of trees. If you take the long way, if I remember correctly, there is a few ponds.
Okay, so we have the pond if we're going the right way.
Okay.
That's definitely a good indicator. Anyway, we're gonna go try to talk to the church then, see if we can get any other information. But before I was gonna do this, has there been like really anything, any hints, any reported images of, or even sightings of whatever is attacking your guild members and taking anybody? or any rumors or anything like that.
Doesn't seem that bad.
Honestly, as far as I know, I haven't really had.
Wasn't she like the
I
last
haven't
person
really
to
talked to the
church?
people, who have come back yet. They're still
Possibly.
at the
That's
church.
fair enough. It's fair enough. Figured we, again, it's like, as I've been telling them, I'd rather not go in there completely blind if we can help it. So, you know. Anyway, we'll do what we can with this information. We'll bring back any of the bandanas that we find. And hopefully see you back within the next while with your problem solved.
Thank you very much. And good luck.
You guys as well. And anyway, we're heading to the church now, so hopefully we can talk to some of them.
If you are, then tell them to bring my stuff back.
Your stuff. We'll try. Sure. There's a just folded up for the moment. Anyway, that has at least where we're looking for.
I think it's safe to I have a bit more experience with
Yeah. All right.
the others.
All right, you two. Let's head to the church now, I suppose.
Indeed. Alonzi.
But that's what I mean, is that, like... So, we have learned that a bunch of people vanished. We already kind of knew that. The terrain we're
That's
going
not
into
anything-
is wooded and grassy. We kind of already knew that.
It's nothing
I mean-
that's a trap. All it is something It's
Well,
something is definitely preying on those that go in. That
Yeah,
if that
I think
badly
figure out-
damaged. Well, this is what I'm thinking so far. This is already going to be a great hunter, so even if it is a monster, it's going to be very
I
hard
was trying to figure
down.
out like what kind of forest we're going into. Like we have to go through a mountain or something, but you know.
Just remember
Well, this
when
place is
we
called
the
Redwood.
most,
They mentioned
the
the
most we
redwood trees
can-
growing nearby. Ever been to
the
California?
most we can think of is
Fuck's
literally
California?
the fact that like they can easily get up on us if it can catch up to these people. So
Yeah.
sorry, we were talking specifics.
Why the hell is...
Oh. Hello.
Excuse me.
Shit.
Hello?
Sorry for stopping you.
You're like strange bunch of folk, are you?
Hey, we get that sometimes.
Are you smoking 2 simultaneous cigarettes?
Been a stressful day. Get off my back.
No, I was just...
Fair enough.
That's not a question to ask. Anyway, I apologize.
I
You
was
started the
just
conversation,
curious.
so after you.
All right then.
Pardon, I suppose. We're the adventurers sent by the Landersop in Adventurers Guild.
That's you lot, eh?
Yes. We came by here to see if there's any additional information possibly get from the clan. If you would allow, perhaps us to speak to those inside. Those conscious at least to see get information.
Well, that'll be a right fat 0 people then.
So none are
Zero?
currently awake then.
All right, torn to ribbons they were.
Actually, that's actually a question.
Probably not literal.
No, that-
If you don't mind me asking, what do the wounds look like? Like an animal, a weapon?
Scratches, pierces.
Yes.
Yeah, but like,
So bites, claws.
Out of character, I'm sorry. I don't know what the
fine.
fuck my roommate's doing in the next room. I'm just here going.
You're fine anyway.
Focus. Focus.
So,
Focus. You can do it.
like
just piercing and slashing, nothing specific. Or at least sort of kind of pattern at least. Sharp teeth, but some sharp teeth, possibly some.
Well, not so much
visual
bite
bruising.
marks, more like claws and spikes and possibly weapons.
Weapons.
So, possibly bandits or something along those lines of with actual.
Well, I'd say bandits, but these don't really feel like the kind of wounds bandits would give. A little too simple.
If I may.
Well, like
just-
a
it's
rabid
just-
animal got them. Rabid animal with
fair
a
enough.
weapon. Maybe some
That's
kind
an
of orc.
interesting thought.
Possibly not.
Has there,
Or a troll.
if I may, Has there been
That's
anything that
within
you,
my
since
limits,
I'm pretty
right?
sure you've treated quite a few people, is there anything that you've seen as yourself, like, strange about anything that you've seen about those that have come back?
Well, the oddest thing is they appear to be affected by some kind of poison, but an invisible one.
Poison
Almost
that
like some
can't
kind
be...
of... Almost like some kind of radiation.
Radiation.
That's concerning.
Have they been losing hair?
That's definitely more than what we have so far. It's a radiation,
Well, not so
definitely a
much,
monster
but
with
their
the claws.
skin's been going a little pale. Hair's been going a little
exactly?
pale on a few of them. White as a cloud.
Might is it?
That's not a good thing.
Alright, okay. Okay, so...
Be noted.
Has an undead cast, possibly?
From what I can tell in the moments where they were lucid, it seemed like there might have been a group of them.
How many came back?
Regardless.
Well, of the 7 or so adventures that were sent out, I think only 2 came back.
Can we at least see them?
So it's able to... I don't... There's...
Like I said, they're a little too injured right now. And I'd rather not risk cross-contamination, if you know what I mean.
Oh, don't worry about
Are
that.
they-
I get you.
Are they in special containment then? Going off what
Of
you
a
said.
sort, yes. Or as much as we can in the poor little rural area like this. Church can only do so
Yeah,
much
so
in the
you
face
do.
of poverty, you know?
Yeah, that's
People here
fair.
are well off enough, but compared to what you guys are wearing, not so much.
Everyone's a bit diverse in their own way. That is true.
I guess the only
So,
final question is there anyone else in town, or anywhere else in town that might have any particular information that might be useful to us?
Well, you visited the guild yet?
We have.
We just came from there.
Yes, we just came from there.
Well, then probably everyone else can just sod off. They're probably not going to get to anything for you.
I see.
Fair
I
enough.
see.
We definitely have a lot of information going forward at the very least. Thank you for all that, definitely. It's
Alright.
it's
If you guys get
definitely
too hurt
helps
out
to know we're
there-
going through it.
You...
If you guys get too hurt out there, put a word out for Becky and I'll get you a heal and I'll right straight.
We're hoping we can take care of this thing as much as possible.
Alright then.
The plan is to find those that have disappeared, or what's left of them in this case, a possible case anyway, and hopefully take care of your monster or monsters problem.
Alright. Be careful now. There might be some kind of infection, possibly, dealing with this. Or some kind of
That's what we were
radiation.
thinking.
Yeah.
Might have to
Do be
do is
careful.
once they've been actually does it have anything to do with their scratches? Like, did you see anything like particularly weird about their actual scratches that could have caused that same radiation or poison type feeling or look?
Not
Like,
quite
have,
sure,
like
actually.
something maybe. Like,
We're still in the
I'm trying to wonder
process
if
of
it went
investigating
into
that.
the blood system, like from them scratching or what have you.
Well, it's not a poison. It's got to be a radiation. But it's interesting that... That is quite odd, isn't it? That radiation will go through the wounds like that.
Well,
It's actually
whatever
fairly
the
odd.
scratch is what I'm wondering. The scratch is or whatever weapon they're using.
Well, you're as confused as I am on that point. We just got these
Only one way to
fellows
find out
like
at
one
this
day
point.
ago. And that was the latest of
Oh.
teams.
Yeah.
Barely get any survivors.
that's
How many
about- I
teams
think
have gone
about
out
as much information
before?
we can get.
That's what's
Hmm?
I know we have to be careful what we're fighting.
What'd you say, dear robot fella?
Or I suppose I should say, how many teams have come back?
But best we don't solve with them.
I think this is
Yeah,
one of the
not
first
yet,
times
yeah.
we've had survivors.
No church is at it.
One of the first times.
Well, that's
Ooh.
better.
We
I
should
mean,
take
we've
care of
had
this
people
problem
come
before this
back, but
becomes
not
a
from the
ghost town.
adventurer teams.
Agreed. Very much so.
People who wander a little
Yeah.
too close to the forest, or the people who lived there before all this started. We did have people come back from that. But most of them
Fair.
weren't sure what was going on. So that's why we had to send out the guild teams. And they've been dropping like right flies, they are.
Well, again, thank you for the information. I think that's about everything we can get for now. So
Yeah.
we need to I'd rather this not become a ghost town. This still seems like a pretty nice place otherwise.
Very much so. It's fine.
You need me? Call for Becky. Otherwise, sawed off and
Absolutely.
have a good one.
Good luck with what you're handling.
You watch as she just kind of like douses her cigarette on her own goddamn arm and goes into the door.
Masochist that one.
Well, regardless, I think I might have a few ideas already.
It's not time to go to the church, though.
She reminds me of my father.
go
Yes. Yes.
Well, closest, so.
Going off how she described it, I don't really have too much to go off of.
So you have an idea what's going on?
Maybe, but at the same time, I'm unsure. It's likely some form
Mutants.
of undead, possibly. Or at the very least some kind of experiment of sorts. Could be a chemical compound, could be a curse. But going off the description, I feel more likely a curse, or at the very least, a special kind
Well,
of
they were
compound.
clearly caught off guard to just
Second.
have them disappear. Wait a minute. So if they are
Notice
if they are
second
undead,
thing.
as you say, and they're carrying out their radiation,
At the same time,
I'd rather not deal with the fact that they could be the villagers that disappeared.
That is a
I
possibility.
doubt it might. I doubt it's that, but it's a possibility, as you said.
Well, yeah. Well, the other thing as well is that what she was describing definitely.
They're
is
clearly
radiation
clearly
poisoning.
monsters. So those that come back is like they've been hurt badly.
Yeah,
Right.
and they have some
Out of
form of
7 people.
low-grade radiation poisoning. But it's hard to say if they got the radiation poisoning from whoever attacked them, or if they ran into something radioactive while out there.
it's
Well, I'm thinking the radiation
Because-
comes off of them, whatever's attacking them.
radiation isn't as commonly above ground as some like to think, so it's likely just the weapons.
Oh, I doubt it came from the
Scary.
forest
No,
itself,
no,
because they would have
because my
found it
point-
sooner.
Of
My
course,
point is that
obviously.
whatever could be making the monsters could be radioactive.
That is also
Yeah.
You
true.
can't just
yes.
find what was making the monsters. They get low-grade radiation poisoning because they can make the monsters is radioactive. They come
If that's
back
the
covered
case,
in
we can't know until we go to the forest,
scratches and-
because
wounds.
It's likely some
I think
chemical
it's
compound
monsters.
then.
if it's
Like
an
it's
above ground
chemical
radiation
compound.
overall. Sorry, you were saying?
Yes.
I'm theorizing as we go.
Oh no, I'm saying, yeah. It's going off what he said and going off what we're currently going, then it's likely the latter, possibly some form of chemical compound. Or at least some strange
Well, it's like
new
the thing I'm wondering.
strange new
the
thing,
most-
possibly, but that's
The thing that concerns me the most is how they got hurt that badly and how they're letting them just disappear. I mean, it's a guild. I'm pretty sure that if they were able to set up their own guild here, they are not something just to sniff at.
Yeah, likely.
Yeah.
Especially if they have to call us in. And there's like, again, they're sending a group of 4 of us, and yet they had 7 of them with 2 returning. So their 4 people are gone.
I maintain
Saying
mutants.
It's likely
Oh, even if that's
mutants,
the case, monster of some sort.
Internet,
That's the
because
scratches. It's like they
Yeah,
were
exactly.
gashes. If that was the case, so something
Like,
that's at
I'm
least
thinking.
bigger
I'm
than
thinking
most.
might have-
yes.
because I was thinking is that
Giraffes.
back with some of the one of the other jobs I was working in.
Uh-huh.
There's this one base kind of near Ukraine where they're having issues, a bunch of anomalies. One was actually, well, I don't want to say it was mutating people, more so mind
Okay,
controlling
what is
them.
it? Mind
But
control.
yeah, they
I don't
acted
think we
more
should
like
go off that.
feral animals.
Keep that in mind.
And
Like if we
So,
see
Well, the
anybody
point being that-
out there acting weird, keep an eye on
Even if they-
both of those ideas.
even after
So-
they're converted, they were still able to use guns. So
Oh, I remember
it.
the mission. Not even a few days, like a few months ago, was on a mission with those same type of things. Could still use guns, could still use blades.
Jim does have a point, yes. There's that species of wasp that does essentially zombify most of its prey so it can lay its eggs and its perhaps we're seeing something similar actually.
Even then, I don't know if
As-
it's quite something
I
like
don't
that.
wanna
It
say
sounds bigger. It's like the way the claws are. It sounds bigger than what
Yeah,
like
it
we're
does.
thinking small. So
It's something possibly similar, at the very least using a similar
for all we
but
know,
not
is their
really.
tail is the weapon.
For
For all we
different
know.
purpose.
yeah,
Tail,
All we know
claws,
is
arms.
all we know is that it's somewhat poisoned or at
Stickiness.
least radiation. that is only, it seems to only be happening through the wounds, as far as we can tell. So whatever they get cut with, that we know is getting infected or irradiated at this point. And at this point, all we can do is just go out there and with that information and try not to get snuck up on. Because I think those disappearances usually come down to them either being caught off guard, by not seeing them, or caught off guard by something that they know.
Or getting swarmed.
Or getting swarmed. That's another good one. But if we're getting swarmed, we're going to have a bigger problem than we thought.
And who knows? Perhaps in the end of the day, perhaps our large threat is actually some secret, magical vampire mad science person or something.
Well, either way, we have it seems to be a fairly dangerous task on our hands in this case.
Very.
Pretending exactly as I don't think we have anything for radiation we can handle with, so whoever's going into battle that can get, radiation's going to get irradiated.
I have a bit of radiation myself, but if my suit happens to get a breakage, then I can't be too much longer. Badly.
Well, basically those going in that don't have that protection is going to eventually inevitably become just about, possibly about the same as those in the church. So we're going to have to take care of this quickly, or at least as fast as possible.
I've got like 5 different taps on me anyway, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, fair enough.
I was gonna say, good news is that from what they've described in there, that's like really low-grade radiation poisoning.
I agree.
So,
but we don't know
it's gonna
how
suck if you get
that's going to affect
pretty good
us,
chance you won't die.
We probably won't die from it unless we're really hurt, but at the same time, we don't know how much of that is in one area. So if it's a group of them, and they all have radiation, if they all group on somebody, that's going to cause a bit more.
Yeah, also, I'm gonna be straight up, this is just full-on deja vu for me.
I can understand that.
I suppose it makes sense. Yep,
We probably take the long path,
Apologies.
just like the guild leader said, to see if we can find those that disappeared. Because we gotta quit those bandanas, if anything.
Very true, yes, very true.
Let me take a look at the map.
And as I said earlier, we need to not let this become a ghost town any more than it already is.
Well,
Considering the size, I doubt
so
something
click
like
on
this
the map,
would-
the shortcut should put us...
Well, it says long way. We're going the long way. The guild member, or the guild leader specifically said to go the long way.
Yeah, I guess. DM. Where's Fruit?
What? Oh,
What?
I am here.
Yeah, right behind you, right there.
Did we say to walk for the recovering adventures guild stuff on the long path?
You what?
Is recovering the adventures, like the missing adventurers stuff, that lot of doing the long path?
Yeah, we're doing the long path if you're doing that.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, well, looks like we have to take a long path for that one.
I was gonna go do that anyway, because again, if any of us were to die, I would have rather bring some form of way of, finding out what happened, and whatever families they have some sort of measure of peace.
True.
That's the reason I asked in the first place. So if they're not dead, great. If they are, it's something.
That'll be the first time.
Either way, we should probably get going then. You all agree?
Okay.
Yeah,
Agreed.
fair enough.
And the party walks out of the village and into the forest to take the long path. Alright, next world.
Alonzi.
Let everyone load in.
3, 2, 1.
Damn, weak fields.
Quite the place. This is not wheat.
Yeah.
Very sticky though. Very pokey.
Wheat is just like a subspecies
Why am I
of
going
grass,
forward?
isn't it?
You're the one with you
Here.
two are the ones with close range combat. You go.
Well, I was gonna say I'm a lot better suited. I've got a lot more experience as Pathfinder, so.
I'm still.
That's why I'm staying back here. It's like just stay close. Don't get yourselves lost, and do not. Like if you see something, let us know.
So we have someone who's bid for this, and we have someone who was forced. Forced into hand.
Yeah, this is a throwback.
Been to a place like this before.
I used to live in a place like this without the fog, though.
Man,
Like I said.
What the?
Something that would be dangerous.
I'm gonna swipe at you, Navi.
Slice at the back.
Okay. Shooter got
okay,
the
slice-
bow. Cause like
yeah.
Shooter got the bow out
Slice it
already.
back.
Just like,
Us.
and just go back in and basically fire
Awesome.
through.
You back.
If it actually goes
Gonna
through.
jump out of the way.
Okay, fine.
Try and dodge it.
Smacks you with the coffin.
As you jump, just pass the sword down, so you like jump into it.
Gonna throw another swipe.
She's blocking it with
He
the
crashed. He crashed.
Oh, okay.
As you call yourself
Yep, in that case.
just like
Beat him so hard he crashed.
okay, fine, just go around the sword.
Okay, pass this.
As you're staggered, you would go ahead and let loose an arrow.
Just go with the next.
Alright. Yeah, no worries.
And from the top, she'd literally just go for the shoulder. With an arrow.
Just going quickly grab the head.
Oh, okay.
So it's for the shoulder with an arrow.
Just Tron's not enough, huh?
Okay. I'm dead.
Well, we
I'm
were
dead.
wondering
I'm
about
dead.
that.
Everything fired from behind.
I think they're dead now. I think they're dead now.
Well, like the re-dead
Don't waste your ammo.
Easy bullets.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Well,
Good to know somewhat
They're not
led to my
amazing.
assumption.
Thanks for the
They're
save
dead.
there.
Yeah, no worries.
Odo,
Agreed. Agreed.
so
my bow out there.
he goes a little bit more proactive next time.
So, well, we know what they are now.
So,
They're
Yeah.
No
adventurous.
wonder they had such a
Dead
hard time fighting
citizens.
them. They look like children.
Oh,
yeah, this is definitely brain scorcher all over again.
What?
there
Oh,
appears to be an incredibly deep hole in the terrain
Get out of
here.
Come on.
You
Oh, no,
know,
that's why I'm a pathfinder. That's why we avoid holes.
Oh,
I'm looking
Yeah,
around.
looks
Don't
like
worry.
the path goes around this way.
Be careful we put that bow.
Yeah.
Sharp ends, after all.
And what was your name again? I can't believe I already forgot.
Reginald. Reginald Van Helsing.
Reginald, I can not believe I can understand now why they couldn't or why they
Go
go back
hard
so
for the
fast.
Ultimately, this
What do you
possibly
think?
seems strange.
Um,
Some strange offices, that's for sure.
well,
I'm gonna go up there.
there's
real
definitely
quick.
a lot of spots they can hide, but
Well, it's like they
Stay
look like
vigilant, you should be
children,
able to
but
find
that might not be the only ones. Just
Yeah.
these ones that might just look like children.
which I'm not even gonna. That's gonna raise a lot of questions. I'm not gonna ask them. But
We'll have to worry about them later.
With some
We have to
species,
figure out
they
the
like to
source of it all.
They like to metamorphosize the... Or I guess polymorph would be more accurate to say.
It's
The
like,
form
if
of
you're all, if
other
we're all correct,
victims.
that means there's a source here somewhere that's causing this.
Indeed. The question is, what kind of source wants to turn people into dangerous, deadly, undead zombie girls?
I can name at least two.
Concerning that you have at least
I'm gonna go up on the hill here.
all right, don't stray too far from the path.
No, I'm just going up here to look around.
Yep.
Don't worry, I can even close behind.
Speaking of which,
I come down, please.
never mind.
As you're on the screen, you don't have to see me.
Okay.
It bounced off.
Okay, what's that? What happened? I saw you come down. And I was like, what?
No. I'm just gonna fucking
Swing the guy like a bat at her head.
Fire.
As he's there.
Don't fire at me with that, you
Just
Okay.
shoot.
And just,
By all
and
means!
just fires at me.
You may fight
Keep
this.
firing.
Oh, this is a raging bull. Fucking.
I don't want to keep doing that.
Final shot.
And aim for the side of that one's. Wait, that was it? Or no?
Yes, now.
And just make sure it's down.
Nice.
Damn it.
Now there's all three of them. Is
Hang on, it's dead.
Oh my
Alright.
goodness.
Okay.
Those of you, since you fought a few of them, and you've gotten a few injuries, you will notice that for any of you who have any biometric readings, everyone is taking a minor tick of radiation damage, but only those who are injured have any sort of radiation tick that is particularly substantial.
Who's been injured
So
at this
you're
point?
getting a mild, if you have been injured, you'll be getting a basically the
Okay.
same as a mild poison debuff.
I
Who's
don't
been
think I'm
injured?
taking anything
Who?
too big.
That is a
Probably just
really
One
angry
of the
crit.
spikes hit my
So you
arm.
have. Okay.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be this work out my old stocking equipment.
Damn it. Either the wiring's been shot or something within the radiation's causing this.
Alright,
Fuck.
Y'all see
You
that?
get hit.
so...
Yeah,
Yeah?
when the spikes hit my arm good.
Tory
It's
gate.
good
Can I
right
see?
now. Yeah, you can see like a
Just
large
take it carefully.
If you know anything about
So this is how it got in. Okay. Just if you start feeling too bad, back out. Okay.
Yeah, no worries.
So...
So lo-
Wait, where'd Dodo go?
Okay.
Dodo?
Out there. Oh yeah, see, this is exactly why I said don't stray too far from the path.
Yeah, I'm glad I was
I'm
up
smart
there
enough.
so I could quickly back away.
Well, I'm not
Uh,
interested in them
surprised.
having visual on
I'm glad I'm at least.
So.
I'm glad I'm at least part cat, so I didn't fall on my goddamn ass.
considering the environments, you actually are
Okay, so
very
good
well
news,
disguised
it's
here.
clearing up
surprisingly.
ahead, so... Should be kind of hard for me to
Bad
ambush us.
news.
Bad news, it's a river.
These scratches do give radiation.
Just get hurt.
No, it doesn't.
Um,
It's really
Yeah, they
weird.
do.
I
I was already checking Reginald. They already got hit a few times.
I think...
Let's
Wait,
look at
whoa.
that kit and
Stop.
some microgel.
Look,
What? Something?
What?
something fucking huge.
Where?
Oh,
See a damn.
Look on the ridge line. See that shit moving?
it didn't look that big. It looked like normal height.
Gonna take my.
Well, in either case, we're going to go through the river. So,
I am not
That
going.
was,
I'm not stepping in the goddamn water.
The Amosite's made more
And
for
don't
urban
make
areas.
those random ass noises, jackass.
Just try and be careful.
well, just gonna
Just some murky water. That's about it.
I hate
not
water.
the first time I've
Don't
done
think
this.
this is
Shower, I
reference
hate
to
water.
I don't know. River.
Guys, but it's that.
Looks
I
like
don't know.
marshland. I don't know.
Always avoid.
Doesn't matter.
That marks it as a river.
Oh,
All right.
Where to from here, Pathfinder?
Have we seen any bodies yet?
Beyond the ones
No,
we've
don't
killed.
Anybody?
think so.
a lot of birds. But no bodies.
Let's
Oops.
see.
Do not fire that. Twitch.
Let's
Cover
just
me.
get
I am
the
only
tiny
going up
rock
onto that
climb.
ridge.
Okay.
All right.
Alright. I have 4 shots left in this thing.
Probably the best idea, but it's not a bad one.
Nothing.
Nothing.
River!
Whoa, hi.
Sorry, you get
That guy got it right.
Christ, they're vicious.
Farm running.
Little
What's that
things
thing?
not more.
I just started. Oh god. Basically, finally just blocked it.
Just trying to take you out.
Did it fucking shoot? You're kidding me.
For the time being.
I'm just going
cuts
to,
out
like,
both the legs, or
bomb
right-
rush directly
right
at them from the front and try to shove them.
Then comes down full
Charge
hard.
my fucking slips.
But that definitely got hit.
Hang on.
In the process, he got hit.
Flash. Sorry. Just gotta try and take freaky mode, just hit it with my fist and drive it.
It goes straight through it and bisects it in half.
Howie.
Yeah,
All these things
how
are
y'all-
fucking
Are we?
vicious.
Yeah, good choice.
how y'all
Sweet.
doing?
Thanks for
I got
picking up for me.
sidetracked by a fucking coffin.
Yeah, that's not fun.
They got me now too, so we gotta.
And what's worth it was a coffin.
You should have a cut along her.
Downside. And now tastes better.
You see a lot, like a big smash on the side that also cuts along her lower legs. So like part of it cuts through her sock and part through above her ankle. Nothing too deep, but it still got her.
Have injuries from everyone.
Decent amount on the
Shouldn't be anything
arms,
ugly.
Well, okay, so this
Gotta
is
mess
possibly
with
how
it, yeah.
people are starting to disappear. So let's try to hurry along, shall we?
decent amount on the arms, but yeah. Investing in the ceramic film is a good idea.
Keep yourself in check. And try not to keep separating. That seems to be when it keeps trying to come at us when we separate it too much.
How are we going past this?
I suggest I account to be
So we saw something up on that ridge or that ridge?
Something over that ridge, but I doubt any of us are really gonna be able to get past that way, so we can go this way.
No.
If I make recommend,
Just keep your eyes peeled.
when next encounter we
Okay.
face, we take a short rest to make sure we get everyone healed. At the very least, get better look real fast.
This is just stop right
Well, I
there.
don't think that's. If we get hurt enough, then yes.
Looks like
There's something.
if we go around, we should be able to bypass the rocks.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, we won't be able to get to it from here anyways, so.
Do you see something shining up there, or is that just me?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, like I said, if we're gonna go up there, we're gonna have to go that way anyways.
One and the two and the.
Unless you want to climb rocks. You know this
That would
path
be
right
toward
here, right?
disadvantage. A bit more of a straight path, I think. I'm trying to keep up with that one. Because this one keeps trying to go up on their own.
Careful.
I guess this part we gotta get wet.
Try to get to flatland quickly.
Uh,
We're not.
Chat, I'm gonna try to get Bree's attention real quick. Just because I noticed like moths having trouble here. Let's see if I can find food real
Are
quick.
you going to investigate this area?
Dang it.
Yes.
Same
And
here.
as you're investigating this little resting area, you can tell this used to be what appeared to be a little rest stop on a bit of a nature walk. But you do see signs of blood. Recent-ish, maybe a few days old. A couple pieces of spent gear, some spent potion bottles. Some empty flash pods. This is hunter's gear. And this is what you see from a
Ah,
distance.
she keeps moving around.
I thought it was a large monster or something. Maybe that was it. Well,
As you
look,
investigate, you do see that the blood, it appears as if someone was injured and walking away, because there does seem to be a little bit of a blood trail.
question is now, does that lead from or further from our target?
Not sure, but
Would you like to look at the map?
I'm gonna take a look at it.
We should.
As you take a look at
Sure.
the map, you notice that the trail does start in the same direction, but then it goes up towards the Tory Gate on a split road, and it appears to be that the path to where you need to go, or where the Guildmaster thinks the disturbance is caused from, is actually the lower path to the left.
Well, if we're gonna find the missing members, probably gonna be by a stash or something. And if there's anything
Let's
I
just knock
remember
it out
from
quick, I
stalking is that you want to
suppose.
put your stash somewhere where it's easy to find. So, I'd worth checking out up near the gate.
Yeah, sure, guys.
Yeah.
Lovely. Well, nothing
Okay.
ventured, nothing gained.
Well, sometimes it's nothing ventured, everything lost.
Rare cases, yes, but that doesn't always mean all the time.
Oh no, I'm hoping it doesn't, ever. This is a fairly small path.
Yep.
I want to be careful sticking near the grass to pop out of it.
Yeah.
Looks like the path is a little bit tighter up ahead.
Oh, fun.
I have first range options besides this jammed ass guy. Honestly, who fucking mistakes a tourist rating wolf? Yeah.
Where's Fruity?
I don't think we have time to worry about that.
Oh dear.
Think about her.
Strike to
Just keep just trying to fire away.
And
It gets sandwiched between two of you attacking on those things.
Or legs at this point. This isn't fine as much as
We're just gonna take out a revolver. Alright, Raging Bull, do your magic.
fucking last bullet, you're fucking back. Why is it the last bullet with you, you piece of...
And just keeps firing until it's I want to take a shot at you. Attacking me first.
Alright.
You cut it into 4 magnificent pieces, and they splatter everywhere. Dramatic finish.
Nice one.
Oh, I'm switching legs.
The chainsaw.
See, they all act like we're both complete and utter idiots who are gonna get ourselves killed the second we get the chance.
Came from this. They should be the right ones from my rifle. Gonna hang out pretty good.
Yeah.
Go back and get this one.
Wait.
I noticed that Voice of Moth keeps like crashing. Do you need help with NPC?
We're good.
Okay.
Also be good.
We got some blood.
Was that a diegetic voice, or was someone talking and we accidentally heard it?
Caw!
I think we overheard
Take
something.
that as a
Weird
yes.
fucking crows, let's go.
Although, actually,
Anyway,
Fruity,
we
I have
found
a
some
question.
blood.
Really?
Shocky Fruity, I have a
How's
game
it
question.
listed?
Yeah, they found some blood off of one of them.
Yeah.
Just generally like inspect the gate, are there like any markings on it?
They also gathered
Yeah,
blood
like,
from
say,
the
Found some
son
blood
of a bitch.
splatters, but nothing
the,
particularly occult looking.
That one gathered blood as well from the.
I meant more like a marking that I should like, oh, this camp nearby or something, but
Oh.
like cool.
Nah, nothing like that.
Occult can also mean strange, don't worry.
Oh. Okay.
Definitely some interesting times to attack.
Yeah.
I will
Very.
shoot some birds down to try to fly against me. I haven't eaten yet today.
Let's
Exactly.
not do anything that would attract
Those-
attention.
Look, if we're accumulating rats, who knows how them... Blech. Who knows what the fuck they do, right?
Fair enough.
Try and kill us and use our material for more of those weird ass zombie girls.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
doubt that's the case, but I
Hey,
wouldn't be
Pathfinder, you're
surprised to know
supposed to
that
be
they
up
glow in the
front.
dark.
Yeah. You have the map after all.
Uh,
You don't want the range going first after all.
And for some, that is a very good option.
Actually, despite having a firearm, I don't count myself as ranged for one simple reason. Accuracy's a bit shit.
Spray and pray is
a
the
bit
word.
mixed right now.
So. Okay.
I usually
Unless they jump
usually
off the
just
cliff,
makes sense.
we should be pretty safe.
hopefully
Which is
that-
why that's
They
what
can
we're going
jump
to
off
do
the
next.
cliff, so we're in a
that-
pinch right now. So let's try to hurry through, shall we?
Well, I mean, no. Point being is that anything human jumps off a cliff like that, their knees are going through their chest when they hit the ground.
I doubt those things are
If
human.
they
No,
try
but
to
they're
jump off,
close enough.
someone like
Oh, hang on.
Hold it. They just.
Right, take the one left.
Alright.
They just tackle you.
Okay. Just
And this my first goes back and just starts firing.
You actually seem good to yourself.
oh, Jesus.
Burn up. So he shot it from behind.
There you go. Okay, shot by behind. Alright, but
Well, I have she's gonna carry the tree. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Just gonna grab your head and just try and just twist it.
She's gonna try and dodge you from the back. Try to back you out.
Next time you bitch, I have
Turn
a spot
around.
in the fucking inadequacy.
Right to the back of the head with for an
Try to
arrow.
use the coffin.
And in the process,
You
you're
can
going to
find
get
out the
clubbed
from
over the
behind.
head with great intensity.
Yeah, sorry, you got hit. Sorry, I was trying to say you got hit from behind with an arrow as well.
That's you. That's who's trying to kill me with a fucking scythe in the back.
I really need better armor. Son of a... Stop doing that.
There we go.
Oh, jeez, it's not bad!
But it's still alive.
Wait, no, take it down, take it down.
Surprisingly strong.
Don't kill it, just take it down.
Take it
Oh,
down.
okay.
And hang on.
I think it's injured.
Watch out, watch out.
Can we...
Shit, I might just take this one out.
What are we supposed to do with this, Reginald?
He's gonna just like strike.
That asked me,
Overhead
Jim
is
wants
charging.
one alive for a reason.
Just finish it.
Or not.
Bang.
I thought we were supposed to kill it.
Look, just. Ow. Well, okay, first off, it had a sword through its head, so.
Oh, yeah.
So just.
Okay,
Anyway.
My point
Being
being,
guarding
we-
this place.
can we make
I
sure
want to
any...
get a closer look at one of those.
Can we
I'd
make
like to
sure
know if anyone
everyone
can
hears about any
stab
future
you.
modus operandi shifts?
What?
Can we just make sure everyone hears about modus operandi shifts in the future? Because I was not aware we weren't supposed to be killing them now.
No,
I just heard about
Just-
it.
we were supposed to be killing them,
No.
but Jim wants to
We were supposed to be killing
view
them,
one.
but just.
Yes.
I want to closer look at one of them. I feel
Look,
like I've
one
seen
man-
something similar to
Oh,
this
that gets
before.
us killed, I'd rather not.
Look, if you get
I
one
need
of the
a new
small
fucking
ones or one of the
sweater.
scythe ones, scythe ones might be a bit better since they're
She had
more
another
humanoid.
gash along her arm because she didn't dodge fast enough.
Let me take a look at it.
So it was, oh no, this arm. This arm.
As you enter,
Right on.
How big is it?
photo,
It went
Yeah.
literally from her
Yeah.
those are bodies, alright?
forearm up over her,
Ugh.
And
basically only stopping at her armor.
you see
Anything
on
get
the
in there?
bodies,
So
they're in a fair variety of gear. Some more technological than others. That looks like Rathalos armor on one of them. But more importantly,
it was deeper.
Not
all of them
but not extremely deep.
are wearing a
It wasn't-
bandana.
It wasn't a grave, but she still got hit. Decent.
Some
Stop
on the
bickering,
arms,
ladies. We
some
found
on
a
the
mass
head.
grave.
Hang on here, I got
You're on a
something.
grave. Don't take anything from it.
What do you think? We're
I am-
fucking
Bandage here, that's
Yeah, me. Well known for my reputation for, like, robbing the dead. Anyway,
That should be decent enough.
so, continue.
pretty sure she didn't
One of
mean.
these for
So
blades.
yeah,
She didn't mean
you
like
do
that, but
notice
still.
just hold you over till we get
At
back.
the time
There
you
appears to
enter,
be
Yeah.
you notice a bunch of bodies everywhere.
What?
Oh, fuck.
Wait,
Yes, I will
Rathalos
repeat
armor.
description. One of them's got Rathalos armor. Some of them have some more technologically based clothes. The same kind of variety you would normally see at the Adventurers Guild, although a little less well kitted out.
They have their
And
bandanas.
all of them are wearing the bandana. Some of them on their arm, some of it on the leg.
Taking them off right
One of
now.
them on the leg that's halfway across the room.
Just get the bandanas. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Hang on. Just,
You do actually
I
notice
got the ones here.
in the corner,
Yeah.
one of them does appear to be draped, who appears to be wearing goggles, seems kind of like a runner, sort of technical sort of guy. Is draped over a chest.
By the way, that one's on a chest. If you want to search it, go ahead, but I recommend at least be careful if you do.
Stand
Some
back
sort
when
of
you
fucking
open it, at
lockbox.
least.
It's not it's not locked. In fact, the lock appears to be on the side. And the guy appears to have been reaching into it for something when he was stabbed in the back.
well, I mean, this
We
is
found your
definitely
cache.
a shelter for hunters, so
Well, at least see what's inside it, so we don't just like we might not take anything, but we gotta at least see what's in it.
hang on.
Yeah, she's just going to kind of pry it open with the
I got
gun.
the rest of these here.
Inside, there appears to be 2 antidotes, 2 high potions,
See, just
some jerky,
we should just
and
put,
2 flash
part
pods.
of our armor.
You can see some of the spent casings of a few flash pods and empty bottles for potions and antidotes here and there.
Very useful.
The chest has plenty of room for a lot more. It appears that they were already used most of it, and this guy was reaching for the last of the supplies when he died.
It's just hunter supplies.
Pretty.
Not a lot of them either. They were going through them pretty fast.
Where's pretty?
Let's leave it for those that might come back for
Right,
it.
just Jim's going to like one of the bodies, kind of start searching.
Unless you
for
think we need the supplies.
If you feel
I
the
think
need,
he's searching for their
There's
wallet,
nothing that undoes the
wherever they would
radiation,
have more
so it
like
should be
better
fine.
identification.
Nothing
You
for the
do
radiation.
actually find the
Okay.
wallet, and there's a picture of of what appears to be a man in Rathalos armor next to a woman in Raytheon armor. You can in fact see said
Clever.
woman in Raytheon armor on the other side of the room. They're both dead now.
Oh goodness.
Did you find something there, Jim?
What'd you find?
Better identification of bandanas. She's going to try and like take
Peek over the
some
shoulder.
driver's license or anything. You can see the same
Alright.
picture that Frida just described.
Okay. And then she just took a look by and say, "Oh, they were.
She's
Oh,
going
a
to
couple died here."
Wait, what?
You will in fact notice on the picture.
Better to find. Oh
Yeah,
no,
did you
the
saw the
pictures in the wall. You
picture?
just
Okay.
Yeah.
There was a picture of basically the man here in the Rathalos armor, or not Rathalos, this armor,
This
or
one.
this color armor, this one and that armor. That they seem to be the couple, and they're both here now.
I feel like
and Frida, I guess, as they're talking,
Put
just
them
going to
together.
the spy, he's kind of doing the same thing, like looking for wallets or something, getting like IDs out.
You do find quite a few wallets with quite a few pictures. One of a fun day drinking together at the guild. Another
We'll
of,
have to handle this later once we
of a
clear
woman
this
with
out,
a child.
Agreed.
One of what appears to be
or at least
a
offer.
picture
They
from a
might handle it
magazine of a
themselves once they know where they're
particularly
at.
bosom-y woman. In the pocket of another woman,
Religious sword
interestingly
for
enough.
ladies, I believe they should be together at death.
But just things that speak
Let's look
to
up.
the
Can
lives that
you
these
come with me
people had
outside, see if we
that are
find
gone
anything
now.
else?
Of course.
Please.
Alright.
And
What was that?
Jim, if you don't mind, be gentle with those, if you can. Gives me an honest people.
Alright. I'm not burning them.
They're gonna try going outside to see if there's anything else.
any of them have pets, if you don't mind me asking?
One of them has a picture of a squirrel. That in a little. It's on its shoulder.
Could be a hunting lodge, or this is where they got all the bodies.
When we get back, let's see if we can find that.
If that's the case,
Yeah.
something was smart enough that
Signs of combat
They knew
seem
where
to
to bring
show that this was apparently some kind of last stand.
Exactly, Hunter's Lodge.
oh goodness.
Look at the market right there.
Yeah. Okay, let's handle this. That's all I can say. At least for them, let's handle this.
I
Oxford
want
is
to get. I want to get my hands on one
Where's-
because. This... You remember the job
Well, I
I
guess-
mentioned in Ukraine?
then you can
Like I
handle
said,
doing that. So we're gonna try to kill them. Especially the same
Just
ones
tell
that
me.
literally
No,
just did
Ashley.
this.
Ashley.
Well, not because
What's like, what does
Like I
what's
mentioned
this gonna do for studying them?
Like I said, Jim,
because I might.
we'll try and get one at least. We'll try to get one at least. No worries.
Point
Okay.
being, there was an anomaly
Okay.
there that did assume pretty much the same thing as this.
All right. I don't have anything suitable for doing that, so at least try to disable them by the legs.
Which
I have a poem of
the good thing
binding.
is the sky
but it
isn't
should
turning
only
red,
last for
so
a
we're
few
probably
seconds.
safe.
So I can snipe their legs if need be, but where's the where are we supposed to be going now? I think we kind of went off the beaten path.
Back down to the back down to the first shelter, I guess.
Okay,
Lovely.
let's go. I guess.
Go into the gazebo. That's lovely.
So disturbing.
It's depressing if I'm gonna be.
But here
honest
my
myself.
question: if that many was kept in there like that, what kind of numbers are we talking right now?
Yeah, that's
Who
the
knows?
other thing I'm trying to think of.
A lot more than we're probably prepared for. We're gonna have
Could
to
be
be
dealing with double digits. Could be dealing with triple digits.
triple digits.
I think we've
I'm
already
thinking at
killed
least
double digits.
On the bright
well, man, we're
side,
probably more than that then.
on the bright side, last time I saw like this whole brain scorcher thing, I think they called it. After they contained the anomaly, everyone who's being affected just kind of got released, for lack of a better word.
Released.
Yeah. Like,
That's what
you know, they're being controlled by the anomaly. Anomaly was contained. Didn't exert control over them anymore.
All I know is like I would really like to give the rest of them what peace we can, especially after they literally looked like they didn't even stand a chance.
No, it looks like they had their ground ball bits. But it ultimately seemed like
I mean,
they
we
were
got-
round.
Proof of
The moment they were
identification of
cornered
who
into
who we found. So
The moment they were cornered into a
Just-
small room, sadly they were done for.
yeah. The only thing we could
Which
do
I
now is
was
just make
lucky
sure
enough.
that
We were lucky,
I
by
think
the way,
we
if
can-
that's the case, that same army hasn't come on us yet.
I mean, the best thing we could have done there was just get proof of who was there.
Yes.
Oh,
I suppose you're
yeah,
right.
I'm not faulting that. I'm just
Yeah.
very thankful
I mean,
that the
just-
same people that pushed them into a corner are not after us as we speak.
Yeah.
Probably been in big trouble. We might
I
have
guess it's-
we,
yeah.
we might have ended up just like them in there.
Not wrong, no. Come on then.
This way?
Indeed. At least that's what the Pathfinder says.
Okay. Looks like it opens up compared to before, but still tall grass and a lot of fog and plenty of trees for cover, so keep your eyes out.
Bit of a spring action noted. Though, can't say my other arm will do much in picking up the fat.
And keep your head on a swivel. It could literally come at us anytime, as we've seen.
You know, another thing about wasn't this much fog when we were coming here? Because it's like we weren't
It's
that
been
far
on
from
and
town.
off.
I'm just saying.
And there's more.
Okay, that one fell from a tree.
Got this.
Just to, like
Got
run and
this
try and
one.
like peek against the tree. Hang on.
Heading way down.
I'm just like trying to get like a better look at you. Okay, so I'm just gonna say this. How much do you know about stock?
Just forcing the sight. Just forcing the sight out of your hands.
Wow.
mutated
And
genes.
that-
Why don't you just go to sleep? Try to knock you out of it.
It's not this.
Jump up and
What the hell? You got a new one?
Just gonna go down to the side again. Up with the juice.
I'm putting at your feet.
Okay, just hold down.
So they would get the tackle, but with like I want to see the blades are like.
No, the chains.
I think
No,
it'd be,
that.
like this.
No, no breakage.
Like,
I cast thee with binding. Don't kill it.
Okay, so it's like
Don't
block,
kill.
and then try
It's
to aim
fuck.
to go right for like right through the back.
Are we
of the-
seriously
right
still
through the
trying to do
muscle.
this?
Listen.
To try
Best
to
we
cut off
try and
the
do
spinal
some. It's best we try to get
Look,
one.
If you want to let it tear you to shreds while you try to fucking interrogate it, be
I
my guest.
had it controlled. I can take
Sure
quite a
didn't
bit.
fucking look
doesn't
like
matter.
that.
Just doesn't matter, alright? Took care of it.
Let's just...
No. You said you needed one.
Just
God
correct
damn it.
Reginald.
Which
What
one
can I
would
say?
get?
What can I say?
Do you want to point your weapon at people more?
But calm down, both of you. Yes. Clearly, I was at fault. Listen,
Point
you
being,
needed one.
just
As the guild, as the head of the guild
Best thing we
masters,
could do
said,
with these
our lives
things is
depend
just-
on the most.
take him out quickly, or as fast and as clean as possible. Just
Try if
Look,
there's
right now
zombies,
I'm-
try to go for the neck
Aye,
if possible.
Captain.
It's like heads not working very well, or brains not working very well. So try to possibly cut them off by the by the spinal, by the basically by their nerves.
like
That's
just
where I
the
found
point
them managed
being,
to drop their size. That's the new memento of mine, I guess.
I think it is. You know, it's just
It's a nice
best we
sight.
can do for them. It's just
Indeed. What's worth I don't gonna abuse it here, especially if that thing had it.
Fuck.
Pinwheels.
Oh, little pinwheels.
They appear
Yeah,
to be
some
ordinary
good-
pinwheels.
Huh.
There's some of them have little, tiny little handwriting on them, in really messy letters. Jill,
It's like children put them there.
Barry,
Ah,
oh,
This is a class.
Little children.
Layla,
Students.
Tavani.
alright, so for you, just Jim's gonna take out the stack of ID cards. The guy's gonna flipping through them, see if any of the names match.
Would these be the same children that are
They
still
don't match.
after us?
And she's like, all of it don't.
To clarify, those models are not
Exactly,
actually
just a-
children. They just look
Oh,
like
okay, never mind.
humans of various ages.
Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Pretty-
Sorry.
So you say
erase
that they did or they
Um,
didn't match. 'Cause you know,
Slightly just.
They are not. They don't
So this
match
used to
any
be-
of the names on the thing.
We hope
Actually,
children
it's a
weren't
class
Except
after
for
us, too.
one.
Definitely not.
That's
One
true.
appears. There is a picture in the pictures that you have. A guy called
You okay?
Tavani Astrite,
Yes.
but he was an adult.
That's right, what
That's
might
what it
appear.
This might have been his kid.
Some got but not as much as this one, though.
Fair enough. I gotta keep moving this arm to keep it going. You
Swing
can see it
action's
was
a bit
bandaged
loose
from
now.
her, basically right here up to her. Basically, it was like this is cut up from here. So
are you good?
I'm fine.
You will
We were
notice
just-
that
we were checking
since
on it.
Nevaeh,
Yeah.
since you were cut, you do feel
We
a
were
little
cut.
sick, like you're mildly poisoned.
Okay. He's just gonna try to do the quote unquote brave
Oh,
face.
that's
action, you know?
no,
Actually,
it's fine.
That's why I say
You're
quote
just-
unquote until it's like, okay, I can't do this anymore.
Every second
Sure,
we're here,
so we
we
did
are
put
picking
together
up
this
more
question.
radiation stuff. I just really would like for us to find whatever the fuck is doing this. Corpse it. I don't know.
Ready?
But we need to do it quicker than this.
It's like if Jim's looking, it's like since Jim doesn't radiation poisoning, it's like would he actually be able to see if it's
Alright.
And the more that you focus
Mild
in,
radiation poisoning, yes, you'd be able to notice.
Okay.
more that you folks infight, the more that it's
So we'll look this way.
like going to get worse. We are going to get weaker as time goes on, so we need to go faster. I can already
Yeah,
kind
so
of
let's
feel my
keep
fingertips
going.
going a bit numb.
True. In that case, focus on supporting the others. I'm gonna try and
push yourself
isolate
too hard.
them at the very least.
Just
find
someone
you.
watch the train line, 2 people watch the
I'm
flanks.
well aware. I don't want to be that one person again.
I see.
Here, hang on.
Facility inside.
Just,
Spawn me up again.
we're not.
That's. We're just taking
Don't worry
formation.
about
That's
it.
all.
Look at the map.
No worries.
We should be close place. Closer. Supposed to be a lake
Give me a
somewhere around
moment.
here.
Okay.
Spine. Lovely.
Which, speaking of which,
Rid of her Ratchety's fine.
that looks like a
I
lake.
think that's it.
Most of the components in there are mechanical at this point, but some of my bones are still there, so
Fair enough.
might just be clacking.
No movement.
No.
I think we're good right now.
There's
Leaving
one right
people
over there.
behind. And no,
There's one over there.
this is why I mean we don't leave people behind.
I got the cloud one. Casting it behind me.
Things are gonna fucking attack anyway. You wanna just...
Let's go for the legs on this one, if possible.
Just block.
Okay.
Fuck out.
Is anything off or
Go for the legs again.
Okay.
just stand you up to the front?
No waves, no bounce. Strangers! Saying I was just a shockwave.
No, just as you're like being up, I just jump out, grab you like the stack.
From the back or even from
Come
the
on,
side.
no, sorry.
I try to match you get the heck with my sight.
I remember eyes. I can't even bind. Makari seen. Alice. Now the rest. No pain is gone. I cast you with sleep.
It doesn't seem to work. But it's still bound.
Need a hand?
Well, you wanted a test subject. There it is.
Yeah.
Here's the subject, hurry.
Do we seriously
Well,
have
we already-
the time
we're
for a
already done.
field
Just gotta-
experiment? We are taking on rats.
Like,
You already got one?
yeah, like I said before, best thing we do is just make it quick and clean.
Just
Oh,
get what
yes.
you needed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the times the spine come
They're getting
loose.
tougher.
They're getting tougher
fine.
and we're getting weaker. And again, it seems to be linear to the amount of time we're spending.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. Oh,
Actually,
Don't
to
fucking
clarify,
act
Otto,
like I'm not saying it. What?
to clarify, it's not that you are passively gaining radiation simply being here. You gain a tiny tick of radiation every time you're around those things. You only take the major ticks when you get damaged.
that's what Jim's trying to say. Just,
Yeah.
we aren't in the radioactive area, it's
And
just
she
the
was
monsters
saying
that
no-
are radioactive.
Yeah, and she was basically going, yeah, no shit to their answer, so do whatever you needed to do after that.
Look, stop acting like I'm the fucking idiot here, okay?
I'm not calling you the idiot. I'm
Not.
just saying that we've covered this. I covered this at
Listen.
the very start.
Listen,
Sure,
try
don't
and...
seem like y'all understand.
No.
I'm trying to hurry, but we also can't rush too far ahead or we're just going to get ourselves in trouble.
No, we need
Alright.
to stay and bicker with each other a bunch, like a bunch of old ladies.
No,
You're not helping.
You
What
don't
is
need to
this?
do
And
that.
to clarify, you're not
You're
saying
not helping
this.
by stating that.
You're not saying
Uh,
this,
nothing.
okay.
You're not, okay,
Yeah.
hold on.
Yeah.
As you guys walk through that last Torii gate, you go into an area where things seem to be a bit quiet. You'll get the feeling of things watching you from a distance. And occasionally, for those of you who have enhanced visions, you will see more of the monsters in the distance.
Oh,
However-
Lord.
They appear to be avoiding the area that you're going into, like the plague.
What the
Alrighty.
hell?
And with that, We are done with map 2, everyone. Let's load map 3. We've got one
Okay.
person that we need to get in here. To be sure. We're also going to see if we
That's
can fix
back.
Wasted Moth situation.
Yeah, auto.
Take us a quick RP break so that the
Yeah.
NPC would be ready to go. So, just to
Alright.
DM just a little bit, and then we'll have the music cue, and that'll be your cue to start.
ma'am.
You all keep walking through. You notice the things that I mentioned in the previous world. And as you're walking through this area, you do notice a single cabin standing in the woods. An ominous feeling runs over you as you walk forward.
I totally don't trust this at all.
Right,
But-
well, just make
You
sure
okay?
everyone's here the prop. Trying to get
I'll be-
it out.
I've,
A few
I've been
things-
bandaged up enough for now. Are you okay?
Yes, yes, sir.
Are you good?
Just
Are
need
you
to
okay?
prepare some things.
Okay, let's give Reginald a bit.
As I can be. Don't worry about me. I'm extra DPS. That's good. You're good.
Alright, give Reginald a moment.
Yes, let's just give Reginald just a little bit to get himself back up.
Come on. There we go.
Take your time.
Sorry.
Take your time.
Come on. There we go. Lovely. Sorry.
Alright. You good?
Yes. Last thing I need to do is be a burden. And I don't plan on doing that till I die.
I'm about the same way. Alright.
Well,
Ready?
yeah.
As ready as these chemicals flowing through my veins will allow me to be.
This
They
feels
say
so weird.
they mentioned people living out here, right?
I'm not sure if they're talking about this place though.
Oh,
If anything, I can gather, seems are trying to avoid this place. Likely for good reason.
It's one cabin in the middle of nowhere.
yeah.
Yes,
Well, that's kind of
exactly.
cabins
You know how-
normally are.
You know how
Scream
many
earlier.
horror films are based around that concept?
You don't say.
Okay, hang on.
This
Before
at
we go in,
least 20.
Well, don't, let's try knocking first.
Oh,
I was gonna say don't go in with your weapons drawn, because
Oh, fair
you know,
enough.
if this is
Alright.
someone who's been living out here, is probably stranded. You know,
And if we're
as
gonna
far
if we
as
get
guns
attacked, we
blazing,
gotta
it's
be
like, "Oh, help,
ready.
anything?"
Get ready if we're
Understandable.
ready. We might just be attacked.
Hang on, Reginald. Here, let me knock.
you sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure.
Alright, I'll take to the side then.
Alright, I'll get here.
Knock, knock, knock.
So you knock on the door. But then you realize this is an incredibly shitty door, and you accidentally opened it a bit.
Son of a bitch.
Okay. Well, might as well.
Oh, we don't have to pay for that.
Well,
Hi.
hi.
I was not expecting
Sorry
other
for-
people to be here.
Sorry for intruding
we-
quite literally. Mr. Knock the door in.
Okay, I didn't knock the door that hard.
You didn't. The
broke.
door was just that old.
Oh, fair.
It broke, but for what's worth, it is a very old book,
Oh.
and a very old chair.
Fair
Have you
enough,
not been keeping
fair
this shed in order, good sir?
I've been keeping it stable.
Ha 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 ha.
Boo.
Oh,
Anyway,
don't mind me asking, why are you out here? Aside from, I assume it's to probably get away from those things.
Well, mainly in here just to avoid those things. As for why I'm out here, I've been lost out here for a while.
lost?
I take it
I
this is
don't exactly know way back to civilization.
Fair enough. We just got here ourselves.
I take it it's just a cabin you found in the meantime, or?
Yeah, it seems we've been abandoned. If I had to take a guess, those things probably killed the original residents.
Yeah.
See.
Judging by the door.
Have you seen anything weird around here?
perhaps
We've been chasing
left
some very weird monsters that look more human-like.
The zombies, yes, I've seen them.
Okay.
That's why I'm here.
So they come all the way out here. Oh, well, you were chased by them?
Well, not exactly. They, for some reason, avoid this area.
Really?
So that's what I saw. Okay.
It's either they avoid this area, or there's something here that they wait for.
You
Wouldn't
have
happen to be you, would
noticed
it?
any?
I doubt that.
Oh, I give you that.
Let's see what exactly the reason zombies would have for looking for a machine.
Do you know if there's any
Yeah,
other
sorry, Jim.
things around here, sort of points of interest? Like a building?
Not that I can really remember. Not that I know of. I've been observing the place while I'm here, but not much. Oh, my manners. I am Servo.
Natalie.
Reginald Van
Where's her
Helsing, the
place
man with the
called?
phone camera.
We're from a place called Olandisaka. We were sent here to take care of that zombie problem. But we didn't really know there were zombies when we got here.
Just those things. I'm not sure if they were originally like that or if they got turned like that. I had to figure that out.
Feeling.
Given that
I
experience,
have a feeling
you might
it's
be
the
turned.
latter. Because it's not the first time we've seen something like this before.
Yes, it's strange.
I'm trying to wonder what's controlling them if it's not this was not themselves.
Yeah.
If not themselves, then I can only assume it's a hive mind.
Yeah, they definitely know how to get around this and, well, keep an eye on each other pretty easily.
Yeah.
If I had to take a guess, someone or something is behind all of this, like a queen or something.
I'd say something.
Yeah.
At least that's what I'd agree with. Have you seen anything of the sort while you're out here? Or anything that was maybe watching from a
might be a
distance?
bitch. Actually, usually enjoy them, they're creepers. Give me a damn beer. Those are still around. Apologies for your lack of supplying.
Joe, I'm just gonna put this out here as a wild question. Are there any nuclear power plants around here?
Yes. That is worth asking.
I've not explored far out of this safe zone, so I cannot unfortunately answer that.
I'm pretty sure the
Yeah,
residents
just-
of Redwood would have told us that. Because they would have had an idea where the radiation came from, if that was so.
Yeah.
Actually, does have a point.
I mean, I'm just saying, last time I saw something like this, it was originating from a power plant, so...
Well, as far as we can tell, the...
Yes, I've seen power plant mutations before. They're not pretty.
They put radiation inside of you by the cuts instead of just irradiating it from outside of your body. Which usually with even nuclear power plants, it's coming from the outside, not going inside through cuts.
That is what you refer to side effects.
That makes me think it's a hive mind. Because it seems strange how all of them have one of three weapons.
This is also
They
true.
either have those pillar towers, those scythes, or those claws.
And...
So it's like
and
someone or something supplying them.
Yeah, they also aren't acting like, you know, they're thinking for themselves, I guess.
They are relatively smart in combat too. They go for those that are weaker.
You know, normally someone picks
Very
you up to
animalistic,
treat
but
the
also
sword
very
against
self-sacrificing.
to it. They didn't.
Apologies. Just want to get a quick look
That's
at it.
what
Is all.
zombies are for.
Yeah.
The zombie part.
Set it up right. Come on, we have manners. I got you, fam.
Apologies.
Servo,
Apologies.
specifically you only. With your extended sensors, we're gonna pick up a signal outside the window.
You see something?
It's here.
I don't like the sound of
Let's
that.
hear. Wait,
All
let's
right.
Get outside. What?
After him.
hear. Okay.
Get out. Go.
Nope.
Oh, where are we going,
Okay.
Servo?
Outside.
Wait, what?
Out-
Not away from here. It is not safe.
Whatever. Let's go.
Okay.
Are we on the run again?
Cannot stay here. It is not safe
Yeah,
for you.
no, fully aware.
Alrighty then, let's take off.
Let's go.
Where the fuck?
Going on.
Shut up and go.
Going on.
Okay,
Going on.
okay, just
Look, doesn't matter. Form up on
So,
it.
wait.
No,
Otto,
get back, get back. No, Otto, get back.
Wait, where are we going?
So I was trying to say,
Yes,
someone
so
seen
you did
show
notice-
Fruity. They flew off in the sky. They did not come back
They did.
down.
There was a gust of wind, and they flew off in the sky. It was just a little bit of a
Okay,
stealth
they just
animation because it was last
They
minute.
just, yes, the people
They just
they
left. Everything grows eerily quiet. You all
sorry
feel
about that.
the
Die.
eyes watching you,
I don't like what I'm feeling right
and
now.
then suddenly, a
Thank you, Seth, this
piercing
is I.
screech.
Oh,
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 shit.
lovely. Well, we were
Oh,
left
so
to
we can
die.
just go
Um,
fuck
Note
ourselves
dismissed.
then, buddy?
maybe the hope.
incoming.
Shit. Just
Yeah, one coming.
fire as you're coming.
Reese being striking behind.
Tries to go through.
Okay, but okay.
I don't think the animation was.
3.
Come again.
So you're
Animation didn't work.
No, the animation went off.
Oh, okay, well, I'm dead anyway.
What the hell is that?
3.
Just gotta take a shot at the boss.
I have to go for the legs. Put that one. Oh shit.
That's a...
Get the small ones. Get the small ones.
You wanna do this? You're just gonna
No,
fight.
He tries to go for the arms. As I was trying to strike.
attacking.
Okay,
Yeah, no.
one of its arms is now dead.
Jesus Christ, you don't hit you that hard.
Get off him!
Alright, this is the first one that has some sort of nuance to it.
I got hit from behind.
Comes slicing down his head.
All this time my spine to fucking act up. Fucking.
This he's trying to fire at the legs. Shit! God, fucking. Thank God it has a limited range.
Alright.
Missed.
Bat Wheatley away.
Damn it!
You will
He's gonna
notice.
try to smack, but
You will notice that this one appears significantly stronger, and you feel way sicker when it hits you with its energy beams
Yeah.
and attacks.
oh shit.
Damn it, finally did.
Fine. Just tries to fire it again, and it's actually one of its arms.
I'm just going to try goading it
Missed.
to attacking over this direction.
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to yell. I was trying to go for the arms.
Are you
The
dead,
creature
Spike?
pauses, and
Yeah,
then
thank
you
you.
hear a similar sound again from it.
Oh god. I'm thinking there's gonna be more. Or they come back to life.
Alright, then.
One or the other.
Run, try and put you against the wall with the sword.
Shit.
Punch you.
Yeah.
Damn it. Ow.
It tries to block with the coffin.
Okay,
Has to
sorry.
come in and slash with the bow.
As you do.
Reginald will try to pull you back down that.
Sorry. Doing that. Okay.
but they're
So
still
she
up.
didn't get hit. So didn't get hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just grabbing onto one of the coffins.
As you actually just
Am I here? Am I here?
Yeah.
We're just gonna spin around rapidly.
You see the hit in the back with a dead shot.
So if it goes for any of the openings, I try to go through the back of the neck again.
Or
Oh, you got it. Yeah.
I'm going to say this now.
Fucking disappear.
Okay, no self trees been effective.
Hey, lucky over here. Look at the volley. Look at the volley. Look at the volley.
Using your keen scientific mind, you had a sneaking suspicion that maybe that tree's a little too thin to block that much radiation.
Hang on. I was just coming.
Oh shit. Watch out.
We'll give them a minute to attack the boss, and then we'll spawn everyone again.
God, my freaking ears. Again, the ears. Why is it always here?
Taking that thing, you very much.
Laughing so much.
As soon as that happened, I'm gonna spawn this up.
Just a slight amount of scuff here, chat. Just a slight scuff amount. Slight scuff amounts.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck.
Oh god.
Yeah. Burnout, Reginald's coming
Anyway,
in.
what was happening now?
Coming in for a slap.
I tried to do something. I made it
your nuts?
I don't have any
Dodge
down
out of
there.
the way.
I don't know what says, painful.
God damn it.
Yep, you're going into the inventory.
So
The
just
creature
stab in from the back.
screams once more.
Or right first.
I'm just going to immediately jam the barrel of the gun into this one's
Tries
face.
to come in again, tries to stab through it with the end of the bow. Wherever I could.
Hey, hold it there.
She's gonna try to
What did it do?
I'm gonna try to push you out of the way.
Push that away.
Into the waiting room, yeah. This is the grab to pull you back.
Cuts the initiate high frequency sword, just pushes it down.
Quickly.
She's gonna
He said I was.
Pulling back.
Okay.
Okay, as I'm being pushed back, she has separated the bow and tried to stab behind her.
You feel it register.
I'm just, since this one's blinded, I'm just going to grab it by the shoulders and use it to bum rush this person.
Wait, what are you doing?
This one's blinded, so I'm grabbing it by the shoulders and I'm using it as like a bipod to advance on this person while firing.
It does not in fact.
Oh.
And since she rushed,
Surprise!
Alright, I think you've
They're
outlived
just
your
coming into
usefulness.
two of the coffins and just slamming them on top of you.
She's gonna take the hit. Well, as soon as like this spawned in.
Yeah,
It's just a rabbit just trying to like cut the neck. On the ground.
She's gonna
stay down.
She's gonna get behind Mick that. Try to avoid.
Secure those coffins. Who does think they're doing?
that one can't see, you're good to leave it.
Oh, slamming the coffins again.
Around.
So like just
As you
swing, just come up and just stab through the back.
Just turn around again and then just...
You all got stabbed with AoE from the ground, by the way.
Okay.
bring out the scythe again.
Coming in from scythe. Oh. Yep, pretty good.
As you get the
Observer, thankfully.
If it comes in the back and stabs the crystal, at least with their hands.
Yes. Trying to bat you away.
You just see it turn.
Alright, so she went a little bit. Let's say she had most of her force in the thing here.
Yeah, like part, like a good part of the, a good part of the crystal on that arm.
Instead of actually trying to push his
Right, and just as you're staggering back, he's gonna rush towards like the in front. Come on.
Sorry,
It's like trying to hold that with one hand. Hold the other hand.
No. String the last bullet into your head.
So the last one.
Where are you aiming exactly?
Just kind of straight across the back, kind of just go straight through.
Okay. She's gonna take the hit.
Disintegrates like a Thanos snap.
Right. Looks like this. Just like as you were, I guess, very better.
So you're gonna notice one of the crystals broken off, and she's now in her weaker state.
Brennan. So as you're coming towards now, you just go ahead and take a pot shot at the back of your head.
She's gonna take the hit.
Alright, now would be time to do something.
Alright, she would then try to come in and try to basically slash at the leftover crystals if possible.
They're just confused right now because they're in a weakened state. They don't know whether they're dead or alive.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's basically, she saw that it worked before, so she's like, go for it again, go for it again.
They're basically just immobilized.
Yeah. And then she would flip the swords back around to try to stab down into it.
The boss falls. And as the boss falls, Odo triple, quadruple, quintillion taps it to triple check to make sure that it's dead. It is in fact dead. And
I really
as
stabbed it
the
through
final
the head.
beast goes down to Jim's hands, suddenly a sense of ease overcomes you. You're not quite sure what happened, but you distinctly get the feeling that it's over for now.
Fuck those things.
Still
You get the feeling that everything seems to be over, but some of you guys feel like some of your cells are screaming out in agony.
Oh no,
They're screaming out in
that's what she's
anime.
feeling right now. She's like,
And for those of you,
oh,
fleshy people who got particularly hit,
fleshy people, thanks.
and actually a little bit of Issa too. The only one who
Okay.
really notices is Jim.
Sorry.
I got attacked when I was stunned.
You'll notice a feeling, like, strangely enough, like the tips of your extremities as you look at your hands, they're turning white. You see the bottom of your hair, the tips of it, it's also turning white. And you feel
Oh, that's not good.
like there might be a strange presence in the back of your mind, but it's dissipating slowly. Just as everything is dissipating slowly from your fingers, the white is slowly fading away, but it's going slow. Very
Why do
slow.
I feel
Fair
like
enough.
one of the voices in my head is suddenly got quieter?
I think I know what that is, sadly.
I thought I was gonna have to shoot myself when we were done with this. Glad to know that's not the case.
Yeah.
Does any of you happen to have a bit of
Jim
thread?
recognize anything or still nothing?
You're just gonna see like Reginald just visibly
He
like
noticed
beating
that
up
the
and like
feeling
some blood
feels
coming
like
from his helmet actually.
him, but more.
I should mention
I
that.
have, and we have
But runs him,
bandages.
but more.
She just
No,
weekly. That stuff.
Yeah.
So what?
Do you just have any thread at all? As he's
Okay,
just
the bandages,
gonna,
feeling?
like his
Here,
arms just gonna come a
Can
bit
you
more
take
loose.
healing? Can you take magical healing or no?
I can, but right now, considering that this is a very my arm's coming.
No,
Listen, I need something to
Benjamin,
hold
you
in
have
place.
this-
Hang
okay,
on,
Let
wait.
me hold on to it. So you just grab onto it, tries to hold it. Even though she still seems fairly weak about it. Did you at least grab one of the med kits? You had the med kits.
Yeah, Yeah.
Then I
You're
just-
just
I gave him my last one.
I don't know how much radiation I'm
30
doing.
seconds ago.
Oh,
I thought I did.
Wait, was that
well, fair enough.
what this thing is? Just takes out.
Only it is a biofilm canister.
I was not aware of that. Close your eyes for a
Yeah, it got a
second.
little bit hectic. It happens.
Close your eyes for a second. Better see not see
Yeah.
the face.
Turned around.
I never get those.
Actually, hang on. Do you saw that Mick got you, Reginald?
I don't think they actually gave it to Reginald after the thing before.
She still has it. She still has
She still has it? This one has it?
No.
She still has it. She still has it, yes.
It's not for radiation poisoning, but there's supposed to be some pills in there that should help with it.
So, I will say this.
Minimize it.
I know we've been spawning and disappearing because we have to, because of limited NPCs. But technically
Yeah.
speaking, all of the bodies
They're
are
just
still
dead
around.
bodies. Yeah. That's what I kind of figured.
Just
If
like
any of you
are there
are-
any
Six
alive
pills.
ones around still, or did they all just drop dead?
They're all dead. The boss is over here.
The
You killed
queen's
it.
the over dead, yeah. It's back over here.
Uh,
Right
where's it?
here, I think.
Where's the body? Right
Right
here,
here
right
is
here.
where the about
Nope,
here, I
wait,
think,
what?
is where the body is.
Okay.
Did we kill all of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna search the queen's body.
Because I mean,
So, as you search the body, you'll notice what appears to be some documents. It seems like she was some sort of scientist before all of this. Although, not
naturally-
one from anywhere around here,
Yeah.
interestingly enough.
Ashley, Otto.
let me see it.
Let's see.
Might want to see.
She just.
They got the
removed
killer. I got the. I have them. Best have
So,
them get the
a lot
lead
of this is scientific information that you, Nevaeh, your character, doesn't quite understand. The
No,
other two
don't.
would, but
So,
for the sake of
see,
brevity,
just-
I'm going to
yeah.
put this Google document in the Adventures Guild discussion after the fact, instead of having you read
Okay.
it now.
Anyway,
Because there
I
is
was
a
just
Google
like,
doc.
you two would understand it better. I just see a
What you
gobbledygook
do
right
see,
now.
Hooray for science
What you
points.
do-
She'd hand it over to Odo.
what you do see is something about something called Project Desire and human experimentation.
Can I see that really quick?
Yeah. What
Potentially
kind of
related to
spherical
what happened here
bullshit is
today.
this?
What does it say?
As you continue to search the body, Issa, Reginald rather,
Mm-hmm.
you will notice there appears to be a sort of gem-like core left behind. It's... You notice that on the other bodies, there appears to be a very small little cube one on the smaller ones, and this one seems to be a little bit bigger, but still relatively weak. However, it's definitely still irradiating off that feeling, that radiation.
It's actually
Although at a
pretty
way
free, so-
shorter range.
Before Reginald grabs it, as Jim's skimming through, would he see any reference to gems or crystals?
Yes, he would. A gem of desire. It appears to be described to be much larger than the one that Reginald is holding.
Don't fucking touch that thing.
Too late. Just quickly puts it in like a little glass container.
Reginald, that might be the thing that's causing this whole mess.
Well, I'm pretty
Just
sure
gonna see him
that's
have
what
it in
that
like a
voice
glass
was
container.
in my head.
See this? Keeping it in here, thankfully.
Glass container is not going to contain that.
That's
A
how
normal
you
plastic
back.
container. A normal plastic container would not. However, since this is one that Reginald got from the guild, it surprisingly seems to hold in the radiation pretty well.
It's one of those
Huzzah
fancy
for
lead
using
line
guild
ones they use for
supplies.
the control rods, I think.
We have everything we need here, so can we get going?
Agreed. Yeah. Both my spine.
If it keeps taking out rats, we'll throw it out on the roadside or something.
I'm concerned what that was.
Reginald, make sure that thing stays at the guild. Don't take it out or
Boss.
anything.
You think me a peasant? Of course not.
Oh, but I know you're a
That's
dumbass.
that.
I am a dumbass, but
What I'm thinking.
I am indeed a dumbass. but I actually think things through a bit. And listen,
Yes,
combat.
dumb us at the potential weapon of mass destruction.
And you've been so harsh. So, yes.
I'm gonna talk to you later, Reginald.
Look, it's obvious none of us think too highly of each other. Let's just get this done.
It's more
I
so
wouldn't
just...
say that.
It's more so just none of us here have properly communicated in the past to a certain extent. I know... so you're friends with the... What was her name?
I know all three of you, and it's fine. I don't have any issues with you.
Sorry. Yes, sir. Yes, you're a friend of hers. Bitch that keeps going on my back.
And I'm technically not a rookie. I mean, I am for the Orlando Soccer Guild, but I've been on a fair number of missions elsewhere. So I'm not...
Yes.
Just because we give
I'm
you
just
attitude
following the
doesn't mean we
protocols.
consider you a rookie, Odo.
It's more so a lot of
remember
us
that.
having to have a bit of...
Sure does feel like y'all treat us experiences, you know?
That
It's a little
comes
bit
down
frustrating.
to how you feel about yourself, though, at the same time. Or how
Well,
you
I guess that
basically
would make sense
imprinting-
because of...
At the end of the day, what we need most is that we treat each other fairly. Understood, Jim?
It's like, I
Odo?
have-
Natalie?
I have no issues with any of
Fairly.
you.
Look, this is a kind of job where we go too far off and get too far separated. One of us will easily get killed before anyone can do anything.
We have
Yes, that's
no
why we have to
reason
rely on
say
each
that
other.
now.
Yes,
The
and that's
job
why
is
I'm
done.
getting mad at you and Odo running
Both
off.
of you
With all
shut
due
the fuck
respect,
up.
Wheatley...
Let's go.
Or, not Wheatley, Jesus. No,
Jim,
that's not...
Jim,
With all due
Jim.
respect, Jim, like, I'm going to be dead in 5 years anyway. So, forgive me for not caring, because, yeah.
Let's go.
Like,
Besides, we agreed that we would try to stay close.
Both of you,
We weren't
come
running
on.
off.
I mean, isn't that the usual ethical argument? The terminal illness is the person who is expendable?
No.
This one will leave rest behind if you just keep talking and standing there.
Concerning my current condition, I prefer to get out of here as quickly, but still. Jim, I understand that we work in ways that may not suit you fairly, but at the end of the day...
Yes, and I'm sorry
you
that I'm being
managed
mad
to
with for situations where you running off could get the rest of us killed.
Just shut up already. Good God Almighty.
Where the fuck did it come from?
Came from that direction, I believe.
Alrighty. As the party, walks out, a little tense, a little worse for wear. Y'all might have some issues to work out, but you make it out together.
Almost everything.
You do make it out safely, and you make it to the back to the guilds. It's a bit of a trip, but you all do make it back.
With guilt.
Alright.
The Orlando Soccer Guild specifically.
Okay. So it's like we dropped off the bandanas on the way.
You dropped
Yeah,
off
yes,
the
that's
bandanas
right.
on the way. You got a tearful thank you from the guild master. Alongside with the ID cards.
Odo might actually try checking on the squirrel while they all head back.
The what?
Actually, so is the squirrel
The
pet.
squirrel.
Oh, actually, I'll you finish
The
the
pet squirrel that was mentioned.
So, it appears to be a little sad, as if it knows its owner is gone.
Is there anyone else to
But
take
it
care of the
does-
thing?
Doesn't seem like it. Would you like to take it with you?
Yeah, sure.
You have a pet squirrel now.
Huzzah!
You've obtained a
Huzzah,
pet
we-
squirrel.
See, the car Odo drives is based on my real one, that one has a squirrel's nest in the back that I can't get rid of, so... It cottons.
More squirrels.
Did we still get the post-credit scene?
No.
I would
I
imagine
don't
that.
know. Would be?
I mean, I would imagine you'd be doing the
Considering they looted
aftermath
the
and the.
Actually, hang on. I feel like
Yeah.
you, me, and Show need to talk about this thing.
Real quick.
I don't mind doing this. That's
Uh,
actually.
Okay.
It's like I'll do some aftermath at the Orlando Soccer Guild. I mean, that's kind of what we do.
Yeah, yeah.
Should be over here. There you are. You always were a fool, weren't you? Well, we came here for one thing. And that thing is... not here. Shit. Well, we got no use for this place now. Torch the evidence. Alright. Let's get out of here. You got my jukebox ready? Did none of you bring the jukebox? Idiots, all of you. You're getting executed. Well, come on. The gals are waiting. Okay. Everyone, RP card up in 3, 2, 1.
You should tell them, Reginald.
Likely. If you feel need to,
Alright.
then you probably should.
So
Oh, you guys are
boss number
back.
1 and boss number 2.
Hello, Mrs. and Mr. Knight.
Good to see you all. How are you guys okay? Any injuries that need tending?
Arms loose.
Radiation poisoning.
Injuries and some concerns.
Radiation poisoning.
Radiation poisoning.
Shoot.
we're not
Okay.
interrupting anything.
I mean,
No, we're just doing some paperwork.
If you wish, naturally.
how bad's the radiation poisoning? We got some
Well,
right away
it's a bit
milk.
more
We
of
can
a
probably.
problem for me and Reginald currently,
It's
considering.
mild grade.
That's what?
Indeed.
It's mild. But I would.
Mild compared to
Fix it sooner
who?
rather than later.
All right, hold on.
Mild to human.
Pretty-
Radiation that would
just
hurt
go.
the most.
Make sure to talk to him. I'll get the
Alright.
stuff for this.
Alrighty.
That's
So
the
how'd
most
it go?
alarming.
Other than the radiation poisoning, you guys get everything done?
Alright. Hold
We
on.
got
Just need to kind of gauge just like how much. I'm
And
using.
you wanna
It looks
say
like just a little
maybe-
device that just kind of just. It just looks like a device.
Right.
So how much damage
managed
did
to find
your
some
character?
documents on
I
the main
guess.
body,
I mean, how many times
but
would your character physically
What's more
hit?
important for us is that
Um,
me and Nat
I wasn't counting. I was just saying a lot.
infected.
I'm
That's
trying
all
to
I'm talking
count
about.
anytime I actually saw it go through my arm as a hit, so probably
Okay.
double digits.
Yeah.
The best we can
What
explain
Oh,
is
hey.
that, sorry, the best we can explain is that when, right before it
Maybe I
died,
should have this on. Hold on.
Which I don't
Okay,
know about
I don't know if I
the
need
Yeah,
device,
the-
protection against this right
lights
now.
like them almost, as well as my hair, almost.
Stockport syndrome isn't contagious.
And
I don't
then
know what
there
you're
was a
talking
small
about.
voice in the back of my head.
Right.
Yes,
Okay.
you
Just
concur with that.
stay right there. Just stay
Familiar.
right there.
I thought I had an extra dose,
And-
but the fact that it died down.
It died down after the quote-unquote death of the big one, who appeared to
The thing
be.
that was causing all
You
this?
guys said a scientist?
Yes.
I don't know if it's the thing that. It was the thing that caused that current problem. Yes.
I need to interrupt real quick.
The documents.
I need to interrupt both of you real quick.
I-
I'm using the device right now. How many? I guess. How many times were you physically hit, and also kind of like hit by the big thing?
2 scratches along the legs, but then the one more bigger
I
gash
don't
along
need.
her
I don't
arm.
need specifics. I don't need specifics. Just the
Oh.
general idea.
Oh. So,
3 small, 1 big.
pretty 3. Yeah, 2 small, 1 big.
Okay, and the big, big zappy thing that the big one's shooting out.
I'm not sure what kind of damage Ashes actually did.
No, I just need to know how many times you're hit. I don't need to know anything about specifics. I just need to know.
Sorry. 4 times overall.
Okay, and your character?
Around like 6 small and like 3 big from like the boss.
And also the big little radiation blast thingy.
Yeah. Those are the hits I'm counting.
Oh,
yeah.
I see. Okay. All right.
no.
So now back in character. You guys are talking here, and you just kind of hear the footsteps of my character, and you just see like some amount of sounds come from the machine. It's just like, hon, I'm gonna stay like this. I don't know if this helps protect me, but
Yeah, I'm kind of made of radiation anyway, so I'll be fine.
You got a different kind of radiation, hon.
Yeah.
But this is
Speaking of
okay.
radiation, though,
Hey, Toy, can you just stay there?
some of the smaller
Not
ones had
approach.
these, but not to the same scale. This one.
Okay.
This thing. And can I have those documents?
The documents should be with you.
Okay, let me just quickly grab some.
Or you get
Fridge. Okay, we got that.
I think we're in trouble.
Okay. Hey,
Considering the fact we're infected and highly irradiated.
let's see. Pull
Yeah,
together.
they're currently standing in the middle of the guild.
Alright.
Just hand me the sidearm and I'll shoot myself.
Yeah.
What? No.
That's what we're.
No.
That's
I'm,
what we're gearing up to do, right?
I'm sure
No.
those in the village are. I'm sure those in the town.
no.
are
I'm.
okay.
No. Just here's some Radaway milk.
Healing up a bit.
Literally looks like
Right.
it looks like a carton of Yoo-hoo with a thing that says "Rads be gone" taped
Still
on the side of it.
painful for those ones.
Alrighty then, I'll keep that in
But
mind.
now we understand
With a little
how it
straw
got
in
to
it.
that point. They
In
fought,
that case,
but
I think
This
they only got
it's cold
weak
as well.
doesn't look.
the radiation
Okay.
took its toll.
Yeah. Just make sure to stay there. Just drink it. What did you just do?
That server
That-
fellow.
Well, they knew what
He
that
was
was.
carrying.
That came after us.
Just drink it.
Exactly.
I'll-
Well, that's what she's doing right now.
Yeah, that's actually a thing.
Okay.
We
I
did
thought you
meet,
just kind of slapped it.
green robot that seemed to pick up a.
No, she like spat out a bit of it.
Once I get
Looked
time.
Okay,
like
gotcha,
a
gotcha.
teeny.
I mean, like, not everyone likes different. Would you prefer like
They
you
knew
don't
what
like the
it-
banana
they
flavor? Would you
saw
prefer
what
like
it
strawberry?
practiced and was able to
No, we're
run,
fine. No, this is fine. This is
but,
fine.
well,
Okay.
literally.
Alright.
Just wasn't
fly
expecting
away.
Please say this since we are currently irradiated.
any of this.
Oh shoot! Yeah.
They
Keep
go
some
around.
distance.
They're
Yeah, Frederick, keep some
very
distance.
around.
You could probably walk around from here and just there. Just
But,
keep some
it's
distance.
like they saw what was coming.
Okay.
So they
Okay.
knew what it was.
Uh,
Or who it was.
1, 2.
Enough that they knew they
Wait, I
needed
don't
to
think-
run before we knew
Wait, where did
anything was going on.
Jim go? I mean, I don't think he
Oh,
needs.
he went to get decontaminated in the shower.
Okay, yeah, then that's
Would've
fine.
seen
Yeah,
Jim
that's
going
fine.
to the decontamination shower. Yeah.
Gotcha.
What the heck are they irradiated?
We're gonna have to
They're internally
sort it out and see.
They're internally radiated, dude.
That because
not even- it's not even
whatever that
outside of
thing
them.
is in the jar.
Babe,
I think that
Huh?
was,
I'm gonna put this,
that was the big.
you're gonna see her holding a container. Apparently, this was the source of the problem, and it's causing it's radiating the same energy itself. I'm gonna put this in special storage in the back.
That makes sure nobody gets to it, not even us.
Okay. Yeah.
By the by, do either of you have large amounts?
Yeah.
It's in this
Just
container. Don't worry.
Okay. Oh wait, that's the one that's okay. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good.
I say,
Yeah. Just
Miss
go back
Voss
there.
or Miss Knight.
Put it back.
Mrs.
Yes.
Knight.
I would definitely say, sorry, that's what I was saying. Mrs. Knight, sorry. I want to say make sure that neither, just in case that whatever that voice was ever decides to be like, go grab this thing. We can't get it either. Hopefully, like nobody, if possible.
I was gonna say you should probably double wrap it or something.
Next on this voice, my servers automatically lock up when I'm asleep.
I'm not. What's up?
So you see my character holding.
There's remember when I was talking about that old lady from the village who has the reward for you? I can go get her real quick.
Yeah?
She's staying at the hotel right now.
Just make sure it doesn't come close, please.
Make sure they don't get near us. Make sure they don't get near us.
So you see my character holding out two cartons, two milk cartons, like Yoo-hoo milk cartons. There is Rads Be Gone, like tape on the sides of the cartons. It's like literally just like masking tape with Rads Be Gone written on it. And there's little straws. There's also little straws. Just second of it. Yeah, here's this for you.
Thank you.
Do you still?
Are you the brave
Here we
adventurers
go.
that's helped our village?
Oh, what the hell? Hi. Hello. What do you mean, what the hell?
I'm
Sorry,
just a normal old lady who has an unfortunate visual similarity to the creatures that have been attacking your
Give me
town.
that. I'm saying.
Assaulted twice.
Goodness. Give us a second.
Hello there.
Just shuts it down as fast as you can.
Just letting you know, it's not it's gonna just put it all in one place, flush it out. When you need to go use the bathroom and stuff like that,
No.
please don't do that in like sort of a public area or whatever. Just use it in a proper. Don't go to a tree. Don't go anywhere else. Just simply just go somewhere.
I'm not gonna go to the tree. I won't have an apartment here, and two, I have a place in Keldit that I stay at.
Okay.
Once I'm good and clear, I'll go back to Keldit. I'll just need to do a
Just
phone
keep
call.
the distance for right now. I'm sorry. Just hold on. How did you get here so fast? It
Well,
just
I got very good at running when I've gotten assaulted for looking unfortunately similar to the creatures that attack this place.
right, okay.
And you were saying,
I was
boss?
always sorry afterwards.
I can tell you.
I
I can
just feel
tell you,
bad.
the folks, a little bit. Just stay right there. Okay. So yeah, things have been taken care of and such.
I see.
Just make sure to keep
Well,
your
as the
distance.
mayor, I suppose I should give him a personal thanks.
It's probably best you keep your distance. For they currently have they kind of have some radiation poison on them.
Okay, good, because
I see.
I
Probably best to keep your
did
distance.
a big thing from.
All right. Well, may I have their attention at least?
Yeah, sure thing.
I put that on the table.
Yeah.
Let the
Yeah, real quick, just
or the empty
attention.
carton on the table. Yep.
Yes.
Sorry.
Alrighty
sorry.
then. Well, to let you all know, let me get my reading glasses on here real quick. Oh dear, it's a little difficult to see sometimes.
It's all right.
Don't worry about that.
Well,
Don't worry about
that's
it.
right. Okay. Put my
hurting
glasses
yourself.
back off. I want to thank you all so much for helping our poor little village.
I don't blame you.
I heard over
Sorry,
the
just
telly.
hang on.
I want to thank you all so much for helping our poor little village. I heard over the telly that there were quite a few lives lost, but at the very least this way we should be able to go back into the forest now and rebuild. And as thanks for your and as thanks for saving our city from a plague that has nearly killed most of our adventurers guild, I have a few rewards for you. One of which is 800 credits for each person that went on the mission. I believe there are 4 of you, so that should be 2,400. Oh no, not 2,400.
Nice.
That should be
So it's 800.
3,200. Yes.
Ooh. Even better.
Shall I leave that with your guild master to be put into your paycheck?
Yeah, we most people have a direct deposit, so just
Alrighty. Here you go. I've got it here. Is 800 credits on this card for you. However, I also have one additional reward.
wait, you said 800, but what about this is supposed to be for
Oh yes, 3,200. I'm sorry, I'm old. I forget things sometimes, but that card should be good. I had our accountant Lisa look over it. She was a very beautiful woman, you know. Moved out recently. I'm a little sad, but she still works in our accounting department. Yes.
It's what else were you gonna say, ma'am?
Yeah.
Oh right. Well, I also have one more reward. There's only one of it, so you'll have to figure out which one of you deserves it the most. However, in my opinion, frankly, all of you deserve it. I have here. Watch as she pulls out what appears to be a weapon, like a small dagger, wrapped in a sort of very fancy towel. It's a legendary weapon from our village long ago. In the past, we had an ancient warrior who lived in our village, and he was a great thief who worked at an adventurers guild. He stole from evil and gave money to our town to allow it to survive. And since you have also stolen the lives of the evil ones who were hurting us, I figure your guild deserves it. We call it the Mick Jagger Dagger, after the legendary hero Jagger, who used to work at who you founded our village. It's an impressive weapon, a 20% bleed proc. A 20% bleed proc with a poison
You're telling me that somebody actually... You're telling me this actually comes from Jagger? The Jagger!
Yes, the legendary Jagger himself. It additionally gives whoever wields it.
Reginald,
If you would
keep
allow
this
me
thing.
to explain,
Jagger, what do you expect?
it also allows whoever wields it to have an additional speed buff, as if you are being imbued with the moves of the legendary Jagger. One could say it would let you move like Jagger.
I'm gonna put.
Even without the lineage of the weapon, it's still very impressive. 20% bleed proc is nothing to laugh at. Plus an
If either of
additional
you want it,
poison
or if
damage
he feels
boost
hurt,
to
I
it.
can have it. Perfectly fine with it. Perfectly fine with it.
I'm not.
If you coat
not
that
sure.
weapon with poisons, it will be especially effective.
I wouldn't
I
say.
feel like Otto would probably use better the sound of it.
Thank you very much. Well, I guess we'll figure out
Us or Otto.
who would have a preference for this.
Yes.
Alrighty then.
We'll decide.
But I do hope you figure it out.
Yeah.
It would be great for the legendary Jagger's will to live on.
Well, we'll make sure it does.
Alrighty.
There we go.
In any case, thank you for your time, but I am an old woman who must get going.
Take care.
I hope I'm not assaulted this time again.
I hope you'll be okay.
Wait, wasn't the night watch on turn today?
You watch her go outside, and you hear like a bunch of kids going, "Hey, it's one of those church creatures. Get him!" And you just hear her going, "Oh no!"
Crystal jerks. One of those crystal jerks.
Again.
Good to know night watch is still active.
Hey, I forgot to ask. Do you have both metal and fleshy bits, or is it just armor? What is this?
It's.
I mean, no offense.
Just let his arm. He's gonna let his arm go, and just gonna see like loose bits like wiring and some flesh start to peel off. Does that answer it?
Okay. Yeah, that was good. That was good. That's good enough. Good enough. All right. So I guess I think we have some radioactive sponges you could probably use, since I mean I forgot would decontamination bath.
This is a very viable option. I mean,
I'm not sure if it's.
Do I need to tape that shit on?
Is decontamination baths like harmful for flesh?
Yeah.
It's hot.
No, I really have the
We'll give him the wipes. We'll give him the wipes.
Can
Can
we get some sewing thread for his arm? Or something?
Sure, I guess. I could go get it from storage.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, you see my character just approaching with just something that says like basically a container. It kind of looks a little on the rickety side. This too also has sort of a sticker thing on it. The sticker. It has the masking tape, something that says like rad blah blah blah. It just looks like, to most people, just look kind of really questionable, really suspicious thing. All right, here you go. Here's the stuff to help you kind of like just wipe this stuff away. Just remember, it's just make sure to be thorough. It's gonna take a little while for you to make sure kind of you wipe down everything and whatnot, but it's pretty good. I'll get you like a waste bin to throw this out in. Just remember, and you're listening to me. You didn't pass out from that, did you, Soto? Okay, she passed out. Hopefully she's still alive. Anyways, like I said, it's gonna take a while for it to get out of your system. At some point, you're gonna feel like you're kind of having sort of like some stomach cramps kind of thing and whatnot, as it's kind of sort of condensing all that in one area, and then it'll be dispersed, bathroom, etc., etc.
It's a different thing from the constant pain. Lovely.
Well, I mean, at the very least, you're not feeling it through your blood, veins everywhere and whatnot. You just be feeling just kind of concentrating in one location. I don't know what point it's safe for you to be taking.
You're not supposed to feel your blood.
What's that?
You're not supposed to feel your blood coursing through your veins.
Not normally. If you actually feel it, then you might be maybe your sensitivity is a little high up. Look, if that's normally your thing, that's fine. It's perfectly fine. But
in that case, I'm thankful I have these mechanical limbs. Nurse, bye.
It should, at the very least, also you should also be avoiding any kind of headaches. Like all the pain's probably gonna be just slowly just putting somewhere else. And I think at the point where you don't feel it around throughout your body, and when you start feeling kind of concentrated, at that point you probably should be safe to be taking painkillers if you want to. But that's up to you.
I'll call the girlfriend to make sure to tell her I'm not coming home for a little while.
Yeah, just wait a little bit. Just wait a little bit. When make sure to also use the wipes on yourself.
It should be okay.
Make sure to use the wipes on yourself as well on your outfit. Just if you want to keep this thing. I mean, we probably just you could throw in the decontamination bath thing and just But then again, you'd probably have to get some extra pair of clothes. When you do that.
I'll do that. I don't want to run around otherwise.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
Actually should be good for painkillers, just stuff like headaches, not for gunshot wounds.
Fair enough. I would just handle it as it needs to be handled.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know when the exact timing is. That when it's like okay. I mean, mainly specifically because of the rat. Mainly because of the rat's gone drink that I gave them. It's only because of that. Yeah. I know that stuff.
Yeah.
Don't also make sure. Just three of you, just make sure. Not to swim in any kind of sewage for a couple of like hours, maybe a day. Don't.
I would be
shower fine.
Shower you're fine, but just don't be diving in any kind of gross, disgusting things because your immune system may be a little shot for a little tiny bit. It's just.
Most I'll do is I'll just be in my apartment showering or taking a bath or something. Otherwise,
yeah, that'd be fine.
How much rubber do we have in stock again?
Soto?
What?
How much rubber do we have in stock?
Okay, good. You're still. I was just worried you kind of passed out from the pain and whatever. If you had experiencing pain, I'm not sure like how that's this. What type of radiation this is, but
how much rubber do we?
We also got some Rats Be Gone wipes as well in case you need to kind of like wipe down your clothes and such.
Increased weakness.
Fair enough.
You did hear about that thing I said about using the bathroom, right?
Basically means most of my fleshy bits are a lot weaker.
Oh yeah, don't do it, right?
What? No. I said don't go out in like the public areas like the bathroom or the trees or behind dumpsters or anything like that. Just
why
go.
Would I?
Listen, everyone's got their own preferences and whatnot. Okay, just regardless, at some point, once the stuff goes through the milk goes through your system and whatnot, you're gonna start feeling at some point the I guess the pain that you might be feeling throughout your body will just start concentrating around your stomach area and stuff like that, and then you'll be able to just use the bathroom and all that radiation is purged out of you.
Use that dagger, like properly?
It might take a little bit depending on the system and whatnot, but also try not to swim in any kind of sewage or anything that's kind of filthy or just whatever. Your immune system is kind of shot for a couple of hours, maybe a day, but you'll be fine afterwards.
Right. Yeah, don't worry.
This is only assuming. I probably need to let them know about this, but this is also assuming that this is the machine that I have was able to assess how much radiation you guys took, because it could very well be that you guys are gonna you might be feeling kind of just sick or something like that for just a couple more days, but hopefully that won't be the case for you guys.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. Alright. How
many people can actually see his moves?
I'm gonna get you guys some food. I'm gonna get you guys some warm food.
Have it as a guild weapon.
Hey, you guys can just chill out here for the time being. I'm gonna get you guys bring some warm food in here and such. Also, just keep in mind.
Okay.
The machine that I use kind of.
That's usually the best with radiation.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. The machine that I use kind of like gauge this sort of thing on you guys. It's not the most reliable. I don't know for certain if it gauged how much radiation you guys may have had. If you guys still have some in your system and whatnot, like I apologize. I can still get you some more stuff, but just if you guys still feel sick after a couple of days, like maybe a week or two or something like that, let me know. We can get you something like that.
Lovely.
I mean, I know you're good as good now, but just
Sounds good.
do at least try to let the actually no wait, that thing does a good job of drying people off. Did you make sure that this thing was dried off properly?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Why am I asking you? You know how to handle this stuff. You know how to handle this stuff. Who am I kidding?
Yeah, it's not my first time through decontamination shower.
Yeah.
Either way, yeah.
I'm gonna get you guys some food. It might take me a little bit, but you guys can carry on in here.
Anything that's.
As long as you just keep some distance, you should be good. But I'm gonna go and
But yeah, I
heard this place that had like a. Hey, do you know this
able to use the dagger properly as well as
that RP card down restaurant's any good?
Special ability.
Oh my, you know what? Look, we'll find out. I'm gonna go order something from the RP card down restaurant.
All right, go have fun at the RP card down restaurant.
I wish I had the bros with me.
The bros.
I wish I had the model for the bros.
I mean,
That's legendary Jagger Dagger. I can go in as Lauren's girlfriend.
You could have, like, I was like, I back in my mind, I was like, Fruity, okay, you already said enough. You don't need to say it. Which one do you want? Do you want Tommy, Sammy, Luane? Which one do you want?
Sammy.
Okay.
I think.
Oh no.
Or was it Tommy that was the girlfriend, the Higgy girlfriend?
I don't know, but keep in mind this is going to be killing people's frames when it loads in.
Oh, right.
Oh my god, this is 200,000 polys.
Yikes.
What?
I the one of the avatars we're going to use as a joke, but like, are you sure, honey, we should be doing this joke?
Just do Luane and come in as the ultimate pyramid attack.
Okay. Oh my god, I was frozen for a good bit. Alright. Okay, let's do it. I apologize to everyone. Alright. Let's see, where's it at?
Oh god, I feel it now.
Which one is it?
Might be a gesture, an expression rather.
No. No, not that one.
That's the music.
Nope. What? Which one is it? I don't think this has it.
Oh well, it'll just be Luane then.
Alright.
No fucking way this cat boy has almost 400,000 verts.
Yeah, he apparently does. Alright. Let's do this dumb thing. Wait, Fruity, how do I approach this? Like, oh yeah, hey, here's your
Here's a pizza. It'll.
No, not pizza. There's some soup. There's some tomato soup in there too.
Welcome to Catboy Pizza Hut.
He's not a cat. He's not a cat. He's not a cat boy.
He's an Arun.
They're technically still animal folk, but whatever. Excuse me there.
Job's done, and then people are still having.
All right.
Hello.
Hey, so there's a bit of an order that came that was requested. Here's the stuff courtesy of what is it? Let's see, a Mr. Kirby Knight, yes, and I believe he's already paid for the tip, and he's signed everything ahead of time. So I hope you guys enjoy this nice, bodacious meal here from RP Card Down Restaurants. Have a nice day.
Anyway, Dagger fully card down. She was going to hand the dagger over to Reginald.
Was it worth it? Was it worth it to kill everyone's frames? Come on, let me switch.
Free.
All right, Fruity.
Hey.
Fruity, I think I might need to. We might need to just simply import that ourselves.
Yeah. So did somebody say Mook models? With
Oh my god.
my favorite thing about these coffins is the little bit of shake they have in Dynamic Bones.
So is this from somewhere, or?
Yes, these
Honkai.
are in fact the Honkai zombies from Honkai Impact.
Ah, okay.
Straight up.
Hmm.
Yes. Those of you who've played Honkai Impact, and I know you're in the chat there, Kaku, you might know what's happening. You might have a feeling of what's happening.
I mean,
welcome to the easiest abyss boss in Honkai Impact. Of the bosses, this is the chub, the pleb. And it has similar mechanics in game. Not this laser though. This is original. I just had to make it just for an attack.
So
I couldn't find good footage of what his attacks were, guys.
I actually, I hate to ask because it is a lot of work, but if possible, could you hand me a prefab for that? I'm trying to get, a decent AoE attack in that.
Hello, I am Guildmaster. I am the Guildmaster.
Restaurant.
The one's like a chain of laser.
Yep.
Looks awesome.
Sure, I can hand you a prefab.
You know, if they asked, they would have learned that this character's name was in fact Guildmaster.
That's like a ranged attack that's actually somewhat fun to dodge.
They wanted to be a
You just
dentist.
turn your head and you laser.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It does have a custom shader for the laser though. Or not a custom, rather from a pack. From a fancy pack.
What you need to know is just always Guildmaster. That's about it.
I'm willing
Fair
to hand you that. It's just gonna take a little bit.
Name is Guildmaster.
Yeah, no worries. Take your time.
The actual name
Also,
is Guildmaster.
the Genshin characters, we couldn't really get it
That works.
across
Wanted to
because
be a
the people who knew what to do with the Genshin characters, one of them fucking couldn't load the world. But they were
I saw
supposed to
all the
be
Genshin
not
characters, I'm
Genshin
like,
characters.
Yeah. I think we got that.
Not Genshin characters who have the opposite personality. Fucking. Oi!
Or
Fucking dual wielded chain smoking Barbara was amazing.
Also, Kaku said, I have no clue what's happening. We'll just leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Fruity.
Okay.
That was awesome, Fruity. Thank you.
Can I see the servo model real quick?
Either the exact
the servo model.
Or what they guessed
Let's
was
see.
the
Is
exact
light
opposite.
still here?
I just realized.
Light is gone. Dang
So
it.
yeah, I know that music in the first world didn't quite fit, but I wanted everything to be from the Honkai Impact 3, so I had to make do with what was available. There isn't really a village song that
That means
fits.
I would actually just be able to just talk normally.
I suppose.
I like to think the music for part 2 and 3 was still pretty good though.
Maybe you could find a remix.
Heap of worthless slime.
It still
Alright.
sounded really, it
Power
sounded really
flex
good,
glue.
Fruity.
Ow.
Like, literally,
Thank you.
everything was good.
Scape.
going on?
So all of the NPCs
I
are
wouldn't-
action characters with the opposite personality.
I saw that. I was like,
So
And I
instead
can't
of being
animate
super
things.
quiet and reserved, Sucrose is just very outgoing and aggressive all the
Let's
time.
see. So yeah, folks. Oh, that was an enjoyable thing.
And
at
she
least.
wouldn't be named Sucre, she'd be named
Oh my god.
Duxtrose or something similar. Salt. Yes, named Salt.
Yes. Or
Also,
umami. There you go.
Umami. Yes.
So fruity.
Uh-huh.
That would have. God, if someone had to sit back there, would they
bit of a
would have gotten
question.
sick. Oh.
The
Yes.
coffins in scythes.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
no, Reginald pickpocketed some of them because, that's pickpocketed more so took them up during the entire encounter and such. Would those still be
Alright,
there, or...?
They would still be there. The sites, they just appear to be decently made attack sites, and the coffin just appear to be some kind of average magical conduit, or at least quote-unquote magecraft conduit.
Oh.
That's what
Oh,
it is.
mate.
I now have two Guildmaster characters.
Oh.
Well, it's more just the idea that for the zombies that used to be magic users, this is what it just like a
Okay.
conduit for.
Well, not expecting
like a
those
wand,
yet to go.
basically.
I'm
But not like a super powerful one.
zombie, by the way.
So what you're telling me is...
Alright, I guess I'll be switching over to talking more sessions. I'll see you guys later, alright?
Hey, good night, Kirby.
Can
Alright.
even be used as a regular coffin?
Alright. Yeah, this is like a post RP, whatever, etc., etc. Alright, so then, folks, I'm gonna switch over to Tokyo Mirror Sessions. I did do some amount, just a little tiny amount of I guess grinding and whatnot. Hopefully, I'll be prepared for this fight. I really doubt it, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Schedule stuff. Friday. I might have to do a video archiving stream on Friday. Maybe it's a bit of a maybe because I'm starting to fall behind again. Let's see. So will there be True Egg Day? Perhaps. We'll see. Yeah. So crazy man, I was wanting to kind of just like put myself back in the fight and whatnot, for the joke, but I couldn't do it. I forgot to do so. Anyways. Yeah. So tonight, for those who just VRChat and are gonna be hopping off, tonight should be maybe I don't know if I'm gonna be archiving. Maybe I might just hold off till Sunday and stuff like that and just do it all there. So yeah. Genshin, Bloodborne, and what's it called? Genshin, Bloodborne, and Purple Lotus. I'm gonna try to go for that. Saturday, I don't know what I'm gonna be playing beforehand, but maybe just something. Bloodborne, maybe Purple Lotus, maybe. And then Sunday, maybe a work day. We'll see. Anyways, I was gonna just review your. Hope you have a good day, good night, good evening, whatever's outside the world. Do what you can to stay safe, stay healthy, stay educated, and yeah. The rest of you guys, I'm gonna switch over. I'm gonna get some food. A muffin. I guess I'll go for a muffin. But yeah. Just gonna click that button. Yes, I'm gonna switch out. So.
Alright. Okay. One question from Wheatley was giving the milk with the rat away intentional, because apparently in the past they used to treat radiation poisoning with milk with iodine in milk.
It was 100%. It was 100% intentional. It was a Yoo-hoo milk carton with Rads Be Gone, with masking tape on it, with Rads Be Gone written on it.
Amazing. Yoo-hoo milk.
Looks like Yoo-hoo milk carton. So.
Yoo-hoo confirmed metaverse.
I couldn't think of no, I know. I said it looks like a Yoo-hoo milk carton. To be honest, also I don't.
Yoo-hoo confirmed metaverse.
Also, I've never seen a Yoo-hoo milk carton before. I've always seen Yoo-hoo milk bottles. So. Anyways, anything else?
That should be it.
Okay. Oh wait, should I be telling Wheatley about that then, or?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay. All right, off I go.